I'm alive. I'm awake. I lived. Oh my gosh. Hello. Hi everybody. I hope you all are doing well. Um, I lived. I didn't get conquered. I'm alive. Haha. I didn't get sick. Everyone else got sick, but I didn't. Yeah, I'm too stupid to get. Hi everybody. I hope everyone's doing well. Um, I haven't streamed in a minute, but it's fine. I went on a trip. That made a lot of sense. With that in mind, I will be putting up my stream schedule probably tomorrow. I don't think I'll be streaming tomorrow or during the weekend because I still have things I need to do. I still have to do some work. I have like a birthday party I have to go to for a friend. So, and they're doing their thing. So I gotta go get ready for that too. But aside from that, hi everyone. I hope y'all are doing well. Um, I came back from ALA, which is AMA Los Angeles, down in SoCal. That was really fun. I had a lot of fun. I was doing a lot of things there. Clearly, as you can see, if anyone has ever seen my like really shitty thumbnails, clearly I have cosplayed too much. I now am gonna be on a 6-month hiatus, and then my next cosplay is Offkai. Technically, I might cosplay Fanime. I'm not too sure. I don't think I'm gonna actually. If I go, I'm not actually gonna go. I'm probably gonna ghost and just simply be like, "Hi, I'm here to do a photo shoot, maybe one or two, and then go from there." But like aside from that, it was just like I think my plans for cosplay are gonna be. I know Boot Hill is gonna be a part of it. I need to do Boot Hill. I have the wig and everything. I just have to kind of like start working on it. I know there's that. I might do Wotakoi cosplay group cosplay for Wotakoi. Um, if that happens, that would be really fun. Actually, wait. Let me go and studio. Let me go and grab the Spotify widget. And then I'm gonna put it up on here, so where is it? Where did I? Boom. I'll put you right there. Is that okay? We'll put that there. Yeah, that works out. Yeah, I'm gonna start playing Spotify, so you guys can hear the music it plays. If anyone here is actually listening in, please let me know if it's too loud. I haven't actually like set my volume for a minute. There we go. Okay, but yeah, I think I'm gonna lower it a little bit. There we go. But aside from that, yeah, it was a lot of fun. What was I talking about? I was going my plans. Okay, so I owe a couple friends a photo shoot. From that event, right? So I owe a friend a photo shoot of her choosing. She is going to I'm basically forced to do a photo shoot of a character, and she's gonna be like, "Yep, you're gonna have to do it. That's it." So I have a photo shoot. I have a photo shoot I have to work on, or I have to make sure I can do basically. As outside from that, I also might actually be dyeing my hair. My friend actually bought me hair dye at the con, and he's a really close friend. So unfortunately, I am now obligated to get my hair dyed. It's not gonna be anytime soon, but it is. It's gonna. My hair's actually gonna be purple. So it's getting closer and closer. I'm closer and closer to my VTuber, which is insane work. It should not be like that, and I'm just like, oh, okay, yeah, that's amazing, wonderful. God damn it. But like aside from that, that's kind of like the extent of the idea. I'm trying to figure out like what. Oh, so outside. So my next plan for cosplays are actually going to be. So I cleared out I think 2 of them already. Did I cleared 2? I did. I cleared out 2 of them. So throughout this year, I have 3 more cosplays that are actually like fully planned. My dog is barking. Yeah. My dog actually went to the vet today, so he's slightly drugged. So he's like a little bit out of it, but it's like, yeah. But outside of that, it's like, okay, cool. Oh, is my Spotify widget working? I wonder if is my Spotify widget actually working?
I need to go downstairs and finish my cup sleeve work. You like my sweatshirt? It's really comfy. I know it is. The kids liked it too.
Oh, is it?
Miss Jillian, your hoodie looks really nice. Thank you.
Is it? Ah. Does it work now?
They actually had that
It
color
does.
and a light
Okay, hold
color.
on.
This kind of color.
We're gonna do boom. Oh no, shit, that's too big. We're gonna do this one.
You're not wrong.
Copy. We're gonna go boom and then paste.
It's out of shape. My kids are really like dodging.
I think that's how it goes.
I can't keep up with them.
Oh, Aaron said he's gonna call you.
Yeah, he called
There
me
you go.
in the middle of
Okay.
my work.
Okay,
Oh,
now
what
it
did you
works.
say? I couldn't pick
So
up.
for anyone that
I was
also-
in the middle of work.
Hold on. Alright. I had to unmute because my sister was about to complain about work, and I was like, "Do you want this on stream?" And she was ready to yell, and then thought about it, and she's like, "No, I'm good. I'm good." But there we go. But outside of that, my next cosplays that are guaranteed this year that I want to do is gonna be Dial-In from Zenless Zone Zero. I'm also going to be doing Blins from Genshin Impact. That will be my last Genshin Impact cosplay until I finish Noelle. Because Noelle is my final project, essentially, for Genshin, and that will be, like, the last thing I'll have. That'll be, like, probably, like, the last cosplay I'll ever do. I won't quit cosplay, but, like, that'll be, like, my magnum opus. Be like, you know what? I don't have to care anymore about what I cosplay. I just do that, be like, I'm done. If I can make that cosplay from scratch, I can make any cosplay from scratch. That is the entire plan of that. But after that, I'm also gonna be cosplaying Midorima from Kuroko no Basket. Yeah, you're right. Kuroko in the year 2026 is crazy. But I want to cosplay a lot of like series that I personally enjoy. I've never really strayed away from cosplaying characters I like. So that is like one of the characters I want to cosplay, and unfortunately because I always am used to buying cosplays, I'm really bad at sewing. I'm not great at like making stuff myself, and I'm very used to, like, I'll buy a cosplay, I'll work on the wig, I'll work on props, but I won't ever like sew a cosplay. A lot of older series, there's a lot of things that they don't exist anymore, like because their cosplays are old, 2013, 2010, 2008, stuff like that. Things that I would have to end up making on my own. Like, for example, Bleach cosplays. I guess you can buy Bleach cosplays off like AliExpress, Taobao, things like that, but I just don't. My first cosplays ever all have been handmade, so, and they all been Bleach cosplays. So I was like, if I'm gonna do a Bleach cosplay, I want to make sure I can make that one myself and then go from there, right? It's like that kind of thing. But outside of that, it's like, I have 3 that are left over. I think those 3 are probably gonna be a lot later. They won't be anytime soon, that's for sure. But like, they're definitely gonna be popping up eventually. But I think like in terms of like other cosplays that aren't on the cosplay list for this year, what's it called? I know the Wotakoi group I want to do. Dude, my brain's shutting off. I'm like trying to figure out like, what did I want to cosplay again? I was like, oh, there's Boot Hill. I'm gonna probably do a Boot Hill. Okay, I'm probably gonna do Boot Hill. Brain. Who do I? Okay. So I want to do. I'm gonna actually type this out so I could watch this. Ready? Ready for this? Ready for this? Boom. 2026 cosplay plans, right? 2026 cosplays. There, you see, everyone see that? Boom! Look at that, amazing. I am the greatest streamer to ever exist. This is peak. Okay. Everyone ready? I will. 26 cosplays. Ready. We'll go to here, and then boom. First one, dial in. ZZZ. These are like the guaranteed ones, right? Dial in ZZZ. I just Flynn's. Oh, I got a space. Flynn's Genshin Impact, right? Midorima. Fuck. K and B. Fucking Kukuro's Basuke. Fucking dude, this is why I have an N2 so I could murder fucking the Japanese language. Do not ever have me learn Korean. I have friends that are Korean and they're going to kill me if I ever learn Korean like well enough to make the language horrid. I know that. I guarantee you someone's gonna pop in and be like, I'm going to strangle you. If I go and just be like Anyong Heisei O's, like someone's gonna fight me on this and I'll be like, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do this. But like that will be like these are like the 3 that are guaranteed, right? And then I could just boom. This is the line. That's the line. So those 3 right there. These are the guaranteed cosplays. I will have them done this year. Whether or not no, I will have them done this year. Whether or not I do anything after these 3 is a different story. But here's this one. Hanako from Wotakoi. Who else did I want to do? Boot Hill from HSR. What's it called? I know there's those that's like the big 2 that I was like thinking of. Like I want to do these as well into cosplaying and stuff, but like yeah. Who do I have someone that wants me to cosplay Kage Pro and I'm just like, oh god. I don't know if I even like I like Kage Pro, but I don't know if I like the characters enough. I've read it all. I think that the idea of like the world resetting is like really cool and stuff like that, and I remember that was what happened because like the world reset when people died and then you would just be like boom, but like slight changes were to happen. I've read that in like high school, like beginning of high school, like 20 shit. When did it come out? I didn't read it when it came out. I think I read like Tokyo Kage Pro release. This is like 2020 like 10 2012. Yeah, I read it in like 2014. There you go. I was like what time in high school did I read? Was it like 2013 20 I couldn't remember if it came out in 2011 or 2012. Like between 2010 to 2012. I was like, did I read it in like 2013? I don't remember. 2014 I read it. Cuz I know I read it a couple I know I started reading it like very early, like cuz I know the first volume came out in 2012, but I think I remember I read it in 2014 when I remember there was an anime that was announced back then, and so I started reading it, and because that was when I was heavy reading, because I think 2014 to 2015 I was also starting to read things like I started reading Nisekoi, I was reading Ansatsu Kyoshitsu, I started there was another one I was reading too. There was another one I was reading. There was like 3 of them. Oh, Shokugeki, yeah. Like those 3 when they came out all around at the same time, that was like a really big like moment because I was like, those were like brand new, hot and fresh. They were like, oh cool, I get to read things, and I was like it was like never ending stuff, and I was like, oh hell yeah. Now you know the year's old and we don't get to see that. So, but like if I learn how to sew, right? If I learn how to sew correctly, I want to cosplay. I want to start cosplaying characters that are from like niche stuff. So I want to cosplay Violet. I want to cosplay from Dynasty Warriors. I want to cosplay Sushu. There's like a lot of other ones I do. Like a lot of the cosplays I want to start doing are ones that don't. I'm gonna actually upgrade my Fern. So, Fern sees Freerin. Oh, is it SNF? SN Solsei no Freerin. Is it Solsei? I know it was like the Freerin. Solso no Freerin. I was like, shit, I don't remember what it was again. I was like, Solso no Freerin, yeah. But like this one, I want basically Adventures of Freerin. I want or Freerin Beyond whatever the fuck. What was the English one again? What was it again? Freerin Beyond Journey's End. Not okay. Yeah. I want to redo my Fern because I want to actually do a photo shoot. I actually built the staff. So I actually have the staff on me right now. It's kind of broken, but I think I can make do with it. I think I want to reprint it though, cause like so I have the staff right. I got all the stuff. I went and started printing everything. I glued all the stuff. There's a couple parts of it that's kind of fucked up. So I'm gonna keep this broken staff right. I'm gonna keep this fucked up staff, and I'm gonna use this as like fun like joke prop. So like if I want to go and dismember it and be like, oh my gosh, not my staff broke. Oh no, like that kind of joke, like or like make like really stupid like reels and shit. I want to do that. But like in other terms of it, I want to make like an actual like full staff, and that will probably be another photo shoot I'll have to do. So that's gonna be really cool. And then oh, if I can make it to Pokemon Worlds. Because Pokemon Worlds is actually nearby me this time. Like, it's actually really close, and I want to go. Because it makes cosplaying so much easier, right? If I have the option to go do cosplays for that, I want to do Rika from Scarlet Violet. I want to do Rika. I want to do Iono from Scarlet Violet. Like, that's how it goes. Oh, shit. Scarlet Violet. Sup, how goes? Hi, Lufo, welcome in. Hi. I just came back from ALA, so that was like a cosplay convention. I was doing like cosplay stuff, and it was really fun. Right now I'm just like going over cosplays I want to do this year, and then from there I'm probably I'll end up playing One Step from Eden later, because I won't be able to chat for too long. I won't be able to like yap everyone's ears off that long because I'm not the best at that. But like I do want to play Once for Eden. It's been a minute and I kind of like miss it, and I haven't uploaded any. I haven't gotten any new what's it called? Any new mods, but I've been enjoying that. So there's like that kind of thing. But right now I'm currently going over the cosplays, and I'm probably gonna plan to do like so. This is like the plan, right? The top 3 are the 3 I'm gonna do this year, guaranteed. The bottom ones are the ones I want to do this year, but I don't know if I'll have the capabilities to do them this year. Whether it be money, time, because at the end of the day, I'm not going to many events, right? My next confirmed event is Evo, and Evo's in June, which means from now until June, I'm literally not going to anything, unless like it's like unprompted, right? Like, I'm not going to a convention, I'm not going to a tournament, I'm not going to do anything. So a lot of days, I actually can stream now. Which means I'm making my schedule, and I'll probably post it tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, right? I'll make my stream schedule, which means that I'll probably be streaming like 3 to 5 days a week every week. Which is crazy, because like I don't have that consistency compared to everyone else. So I'm probably gonna start doing that more often, which means that it's gonna be a lot more fun, things like that. So I'm excited. I hope that it does it like dabba-dee-dabba-do. I hope that like that means that I could do a lot more. I could probably finish a Pokemon. I could probably actually like showcase even more One Step from Eden. I probably end up playing a lot more indie games that like I enjoy that not a lot of people get to see. You know, like I could probably start playing like Luminous Avengers. Ix or Azure Gunvolt, or like Neon Strike, and like I could show people like the games I like playing that aren't really like shown because indie game indie game that most people don't play, that kind of thing. So there is that. I think Nimona is legit my favorite character in Scarlet Violet, but her outfit is nearly as iconic and and cosplayable. I think, yeah, no, you're right. I think she's iconic because she's not iconic, but like she is very like in your face kind of character. Like she'll pop in and be like, cool, that is a character well known for things. Like I think that's a big one. But that one's a big one. I think characters that very like iconic from Scarlet and Violet. Obviously Rika is the big one. Iono is very big. I think the one that people know very well is Larry. Because that's just a businessman. He's just a guy that needs money. And so he just works as a gym leader. He doesn't really do care. It's just his job. He's like, yeah, this is a job. I'm just doing it because, Gita asked me to. I'm gonna work it. Fuck it. Like, I think he's like the most iconic in Scarlet and Violet. And that's really it. But like, I think in terms of like all the other ones, like I think the biggest two obviously are just Rika and Iono. Those are the two biggest ones, and those, obviously this is my favorites. But like, maybe slight bias, but I genuinely believe like those two like caused waves of like, oh my god, that's a character, right? Everyone loves Larry. Dude, everybody loves Larry. Larry's the goat, honestly. I wish I could cosplay Larry. I don't have his demeanor. I don't have the demeanor for Larry. I cannot. So if I've done photo shoots, I've done a lot of them, and a lot of my photo shoots, I actually don't smile in them because I don't smile. I don't like looking at the camera. I think Larry's one of those where like you need to have a good deadpan and you need to like stare at the camera. And one of those things I definitely can't do. So it's like, unfortunately, if I want to do Larry, I could probably make him look okay, but like I can't have the energy that Larry has, which means I would be doing a disservice. That's why I don't want to cosplay. I think I could do Rika. I could definitely do Rika, and then I could probably do Iono as well. That'll be like the two big ones. So those are like the two plans. But like, yeah. She's my favorite rival Pokemon. So favorite rival? Hold on. I have a big. So if I want to go pull up my favorite rival, Gen 5. I want my favorite rival actually. And my favorite rival is actually he's in like the second version of a game, right? Oh, they show the where is the rival? Where is he? Save image. Okay, watch this, right? So if I do this, oh, that's the wrong image. Boom. Save. Okay. And then I browse, and then watch this. Ready? Boom. Did he show up? Oh, there you go. My favorite rival right there. That is my favorite rival, Hugh. I love this character. I think in Black 2 White 2, he actually had like a whole like I think he had a lot of like the things that Silver had, which is, Silver was the son of Giovanni's, was an evil person. He wanted to go and fight. But like, I genuinely love Hugh's story of, Hugh is just a kid. He was a kid. He was enjoying life. Pokemon got stolen. But, and you know how, there's always people that will complain, like in the show, like, oh, my Pokemon got stolen. You see a lot in Fire Red Leaf Green where like you would see like Team Rocket and stuff. So Hugh is like the rival of you, who actually is also, he's also fighting Team Plasma Neo. And he was like, they stole my Pokemon, I'm going to fight them back. And I thought that was like really sick. I actually love him a lot. Never heard of him. Yuki! Hi, Yuki. Hi, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Oh my god. Big fan, by the way. I love everyone go check out. I can't hold on. I got this. Watch this. Boom. Everyone go check out Yuki. Great streamer, by the way. Greatest Apex streamer of all time. For real. Oh god. But hi, Yuki. I hope you're doing well. But yeah, Hugh Hugh is from Generation 5. So you know how there's black and white. You had Sharon and then you had Bianca. Hugh was the swap in because in Black 2 White 2 when you have the 2-year time skip, and then Sharon becomes a gym leader, Bianca becomes a professor. Hugh is your newest rival. So Hugh ended up being your rival basically for Black 2 White 2 while you're on like your quest to, do a lot of the normal Pokemon stuff, get your badges and stuff, but like Hugh also was he was like he's like how Barry would like join you for fights and stuff, but he also was like your a rival, as in like he never actually was like your ally. It's just coincidence. We both hate Team Plasma. We're both fighting Team Plasma, but he was never really like he's not necessarily like on your side, if that makes sense. So over in a nutshell, encounter, you suck. Encounter, you suck. Someone sucks. Do I suck? I'll have to go. I think I suck. Silver had like a whole epiphany of like, damn, am I the asshole? Silver is the definition of am I the asshole? Like, though, to you, it goes from you are the asshole to am I the asshole? Maybe I am the asshole. So, but I love Silver. Silver's cool too. I'm good, but stressed because my Discord was hacked. Oh my gosh. Okay, girl. Are you everything good though? Did you finish? Did you get your Discord back? Everything okay? Make sure it's all good now? Okay. Yeah, cuz I have two-factor authentication. So funny enough, everybody has gotten their Discord hacked. I've never actually got my Discord hacked before. That one's just like I've never had that issue, and I'm just like, everyone always puts in like oh no, my Discord got hacked, and I'm like, how the fuck? I don't think I've ever gotten anything of mine hacked. It just kind of like happens. I think the most I've had was that I've deactivated my old Discord, but that was for like personal reasons. I used to have like another Discord account, and then I deactivated that for personal reasons, and then I made my new one, and this is the one everybody knows now. I've been able to kind of like set that up and everything. Unfortunately, I missed because I deactivated my old Discord. I don't have the early supporter icon anymore. I don't have like the old like Nitro anymore. It kind of sucks, but like it is what it is. Just whatever. I just can't talk. Okay. Hopefully that fixes itself soon. Like, cause at least you got your Discord back, which is nice. I actually really liked in Black White 1 that 2 rival gave up at some point. It helps show the journey is actually difficult and the player is an easy time because you are Prodigy. Yeah, I also like that too. I like the idea of amongst everyone, you are like actually like a prodigy. You're actually good at it. Is I think what people don't realize in Pokemon that I think that's why Gen 5 is like, I think Gen 5 is like actually like so peak, is there's a lot of times where like people don't realize that like in the story you're technically like one of the greatest of all time. You're doing all this right as a 10-year-old, just trying to like get your badges and shit, and then boom, you don't realize that everyone around you, they're just normal people, right? They're not meant to be fighting like worldwide threats and stuff. You're like in Gen 5, like vanilla, right? Not the Black 2 White 2, but Black and White. Like when Getsis goes in and starts taking over, you put the Ends castle and everything. Like people don't realize like, yo, that's a whole, that's like a city level threat. And it's like you're just goated. Like everyone else around you, like people are thinking like, wow, damn, you suck? No, the average person is not gonna beat a city level threat of a fucking castle. You're just like, oh shit, okay, that kind of thing. I can't speak to my birthday on Discord, just 2 days. Okay, at least you could just wait a couple days and then boom, you're good to go. That's just nice, at least. In Scarlet Violet, first felt like it kind of devalued the rank of champion. Oh, that guy's champion, she's champion, that one too, whatever. I think Scarlet Violet is a very unique case because they teach you the way they explain it is that you could take many paths. You don't have to be a Pokemon battler. If we were watching, from Penny's case, you could be a analyst. From Arvin's case, you can be a chef. From Nemona's case, you could be the greatest battler of all time. In other cases, such as Professor Jock and stuff, you could be a Pokemon collector. You could complete the Pokedex, things like that. I think that's the one thing that Scarlet Violet is like. They teach you that you have a bunch of routes that you could take, and it's not, you don't have to worry about, you know, picking being the best of all time. If you want to be the greatest something else, you can. It's striving to be proficient and being excelling in something that you personally enjoy. If you want to excel at battling, you can do that. If you want to excel at research and studying, you can do that. I think that's like what the big thing that Scarlet Violet tried to teach. Unfortunately, I think they did miss the ball on like executing it pretty well, because I'll be honest, the story was kind of bad. I like the story, but that doesn't make it good. I just like slop. When Scarlet Violet is the only scene with an entire dedicated college campus, it literally does nothing but hyper train kids and champions, and probably a super talented rich kid school. Oh yeah, but it. I mean, yeah, it does show that like that, but like it also is like one of those where like anyone can enter the campus, right? It's not necessarily a rich kid site. I guess kind of it is a rich kid school, but they do make it so that you can do anything at that campus. Like you go there to you learn the normal basic stuff, obviously, because everyone needs their GEDs, everyone needs their general or GEs or general education. They need at least know how to count, know how to write, and all that stuff. But like when you get to specifics, like especially when you start doing like the school things, I don't know how many people did those, but like the ones where you know you to unlock the shiny charm and stuff, you just need to like learn egg hatching and stuff and all that, right? Like people learn you could do a lot of things. You just have to put your mind to it. And I think that's like what Scarlet Violet tries to teach you. The only issue is that they kind of don't teach it too well, which is it sucks. But like that's because it's littered in all the side quests, all the side missions you have to do. A lot of people when they play Scarlet Violet, a lot of them will just do the 3-line quest and then be like, okay, they'll skip the school entirely. They'll skip catching Pokemon. They'll skip exploring and stuff. Like people don't realize there's so much to do in that game, and then but because of you know, people will look at the bad graphics, people will look at the struggle of it, they'll not do any of that, and then they'll skip out on like, you know, what all the big things are, you know. I think that's like the big thing about the series, which kind of sucks. In Penny's case, you could be a criminal. Dude, Penny is like really funny. Because, like, she's technically a criminal, but, like, bro, she's just a kid. She's just like, yo, I just want my friends back, you know? And to be fair, like, that's, hey, they're teaching you that, like, don't judge a book by its cover, you know? That's, like, the big thing about, like, Penny's whole thing is don't judge a book by its cover. Everybody there, you're meant to think of them as, oh, they're the villains, they're the bad guys, they're horrible people. But really, they're just kids who kind of, like, you know, they were wronged. And you gotta like understand, like, so like you can't just treat everyone the exact same. Some people need to the way they learn is very different and all that stuff. Autograph. Hello, Lamb Sauce. One day I will upgrade it. I will fix up that autograph so there is actually a like 1 in a million chance that the autograph happens. Okay, I'll find out. Judge everyone by their cover. Stop. I was talking about like ALA and cosplays, and it ended up devolving to, because I started talking about Rika and Iono, we didn't talk about Pokemon. So like this is just now the Pokemon chat. We're chatting about Pokemon right now. Eventually I'm gonna go to One Step from Eden. I'm gonna just play more mods and mess around there. But yeah, we're talking about Pokemon right now, which is kind of crazy. She hacked bank accounts to fund illicit activities. Send her to prison. It was funny because because she hacked the school's funding. Because she didn't hack the bank account. She hacked the school funding. So the school was losing money, which is crazy, but it's so funny. So, and because she was hacking, Director Clavel learned, oh shit, we need to figure out why a young child can hack our system. And she ended up becoming security. She ended up becoming the head of cybersecurity. So, like, yeah, it's crazy, right? W hacker stole school crypto is crazy. Dude, imagine going to a Pokemon school and be like, I want to just rob you of all your crypto funds. Like, damn.
Can I have this?
No, that's mine.
Thank you.
That is mine. Give me my bottle. My sister tried to take my Evo bottles. This is like the last of like, these are special bottles. You cannot get these anywhere else. I don't have a camera. Pretend you see a bottle, okay? Yeah, see, hear that? A bottle. So you can't get these anywhere else. These are given to staff people, and this is like my pride and joy of
Yeah,
being
this one?
staff for Evo. Huh?
You have 2.
I have 2.
Yeah.
Technically,
Yeah, that
one.
one's mine.
Yeah, one's for mom.
Thank you.
Cause the other one of this I gave to Uncle Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, that one I found downstairs. Your dad was about to send it.
Uncle Dave.
Philippines.
Oh hell no! What the fuck? Why would he send this to the Philippines?
Did you give that to him?
No, I got 2 because I gave one to Uncle Dave
Yeah.
because Uncle Dave asked.
Yeah, and I found that downstairs.
Yeah, it's mine. I was looking for this because I used it already.
No,
These
it
are
was,
ones-
It was still in a plastic bag.
Oh, did Uncle Dave take the other one? Take the one I used? Oops.
No, that one was still in the bag. You had 3.
Why at 3? Okay, well Dad doesn't need to send this to the Philippines. Yeah. So Violet cosplay potential. I forgot if I told you. You know she's based on Violet's. Yes, I do know she's based on Lindsay Sterling. Yes. I want to cosplay. So for those who don't play Once from Eden, there's Violet OSFE. Let me go and grab her picture. Right? There is a Violet I want to cosplay, and specifically it's. I'm gonna take the Duelist from Eden because I think the Duelist one makes her look prettier. Save image, boom, right, and then we're going to go to here. We're gonna change this, boom, okay. Oh wow, she's huge. Violet, you're huge. But for anyone that doesn't know, this is Violet from Once from Eden. That is the character I want to cosplay. I actually know I know how this would work. So I would need to buy. So specifically, if we look carefully at if I have to pull this up on my other monitor so I could explain this. Boom. Okay. Whoa. There. Lock. Okay. Cool. So that will be me locking. Whoop whoop. Okay. Cool. Okay. But so if I'm looking at this right, so essentially, if you look at this, if you look to the side over here, you're gonna see that there is the Violet cosplay or Violet picture right here. Basically, what I can do, right? So if I have to buy fabric, I'm gonna probably buy like some crimson, like red. I'm probably gonna buy. I'm not. It's not gonna be like shiny, like the shiny cloth and thing. I'm probably going to. Actually, wait. I got relevant Discord ping in general. Oh, have I been Discord pinged? I will double check. Oh yes. I do. Yeah. That one I know. Hi Morgan. Hello. Have a good stream, friend. It's late for you, huh? You work in the morning, right? So I understand. But hi Morgan. I miss you. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a good time. But yes, I will return eventually with more Pokemon, more Xenoblade X. I will return for more Xenoblade X streams. I'll try to make them early. I actually work early mornings, which means I may have not afternoon streams, but I might have like streams up for at like in my time like 3 to 4 p.m. PST. I might have that. We'll have to see how streams work. But it might be slightly earlier streams, so you might need to catch a good amount of them. But we'll see. There's no way that Lindsay knows about Once from Eden, right? No, I don't think so. But like, I get like the thing. It's cool and all, but like, she definitely doesn't know Once from Eden. It's definitely not real. Hold up, I got this. Ma, come here. Well, I'm talking about cosplays. I'm talking about buying like fabrics and stuff. I'm trying to explain to chat what I would do. So for this one right here, because this is a cosplay I was looking at. If I learn how to sew correctly, for the fabric here, this would be like a crimson red type fabric.
That's scarlet.
Scarlet. Right here.
What's Scarabia? No, Scarabia.
Scarabia.
No, Scarabia's not scarlet. It's maroon. It's maroon.
Maroon.
It's maroon.
Would you
Scarlet is
not?
bright red.
Would you not get like more of a scarlet for this one to make it pop out? Because
If you want a bright red, but it's more of a maroon.
maroon. Okay.
Because if anything, her accent colors her hair the green.
Yeah, I know that one. Like I know that for the violet hair, I'll probably end up getting like one of the
Bites
Miku,
on his lap.
the Miku wigs.
Oh,
Moken is
that's
doing
where he has
things.
his little,
But yeah. Anyways, have a good stream. Remember, have fun with it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Morgan. Please dress well. I hope your early morning work treats you well. Because I also have early morning works. I understand.
That's where he eats, yeah.
But like, yeah, like I would get like I guess a maroon type color here with like, I have the white fabric for my VTuber cosplay, so I'll probably end up getting like a black fur. We get the same type of like claw like fur.
Depending on how you want to do it, if you want it brighter to pop out more, it would be the type of fabric.
Type of fabric. I'm talking about like no, I'm talking about the feathers, like the feathers and the fur.
Feathers?
Yeah, because at the bottom here is a bunch of fur here. I obviously you have the bottom like green, the green highlight here, but like mainly for the fur, this would just be the same type of fur that I would use.
Similar to Ryo.
No Ryo one. Okay. Yeah.
Or similar to Ryo, unless you wanted specific points.
Mm-hmm.
Then you would have to sew onto those points onto what's called fur fabric already.
Ah, okay. Which yeah, that would essentially be like how I would do violet. I want to do violet, but like this is like a if I wear this, I'm doing a photo shoot on that day. Because I guarantee you nobody, I could guarantee you I could wear this to a cosplay event and no one will know. I will give whoever knows like $100. If I go to a convention like this, and like someone catches me, be like, "I love your one set from Eden Violet cosplay," they'll get money from me on the spot, cause like there ain't no way anybody fucking knows this game. Like this game is old. The game is not only 5 years old. This game is an indie game, and in a cosplay scene where everyone does Genshin Impact, everyone does Helldivers armor, everybody doing like Elden Ring stuff, right? Everyone's doing like Uma Musume and things. 5 years, yeah, this game is old. People don't realize how old this game is, like, which is crazy because 2020 doesn't feel old, but it is, technically. And not to mention an old indie game, like, old indie games usually, unless they're like Hollow Knight, which blow up, right? Like, they blow up, or like Peak or something, right? Like Friendslop, or you know, indie games that like have like a really good backing, like Deltarune, Undertale, stuff like that. Like, indie games, the knowledge of indie games will last probably 2 years. At most. They'll probably last 2 years at most before they have like a dedicated fan base. And it's like Among Us not for years before it suddenly blew up. Well, the thing with Among Us is that Among Us also was like one of the few games where it was like oh shoot, that's a game that everybody loves. Or I guess 2020, when everyone's inside, people realized that you could play games with friends and stuff, because that was all you could do. All you could do to meet up with friends is like, yeah. I blame AlphaRad. To be fair, there was also Toast. Toast was like a really big perpetrator of like doing a lot of those things, where like it was like, oh yeah, Toast will come in and be like, okay, and it would just like and because of like all like Toast, AlphaRad, back then like Shofu even played Among Us, stuff like that. A lot of like big wig streamers played Among Us, and then it would be like boom. OSFE is a pretty big thing all about, which is built into its design. Game hard. Oh, that's true. The game. To be fair, the game was made in mind specifically for Mega Man Battle Network fans. A lot of fans that like Battle Network would love One Step from Eden. A lot of fans that never played Battle Network would enter it and be like, damn, the game was layered. The game was layered. There was a lot of things you have to learn about the game. It was hard, I agree. No, I could guarantee you a lot of people that played One Step from Eden first try never actually got to Eden. They never actually got to Eden. That was it. Mega Man Zero series is easily the best Mega. I love the. That reminds me of cost plans, right? If I ever get the chance, I want to cosplay. So for the knowers that know of my VTuber model, right? My VTuber model actually is based off of 2 characters, right? It's actually based off a character. Save image, boom, right? I'm not joking. My model is based off 2 characters. I gotta open it up because I gotta show you guys the 2 characters. So that's one. I gotta get the other one. Hold on, give me a second. Boom, and then not Leviathan, Harpooia. There you go, Harpooia. There are actually, when I was talking to my sister about, like, you know, how when I want to design my model and stuff, this actually came into mind when I wanted to, and I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna move him over here. So for those that don't know, this is Sage Harpooia and this is Fairy Leviathan that are over here. Oh shit. Let me go boom and then boom. Let me go boom and then I can see. Can you guys see that? Making sure. Can you guys see like the two here very well? I want to make sure that like I could just pop in and be like, boom, yeah, these are the two characters. So the bottom one here is Fairy Leviathan. The top one is Fairy Leviathan. The bottom one is Sage Harpooia. Those are actually the two characters from Mega Man Zero that I am actually based off of. My design is based off these two, and that is why, like, if I zoom out, if I take off my jacket, I think this one, no, my tail. If I take off my jacket and you look at like my model, I don't have anything take off my clothes because I am not taking off my clothes. That is yeah, you find a different stream for that. But basically, if I were to unlock and I zoom out, like my model is actually heavily based off Mega Man Zero. Like if you look at like the color schemes and everything, I really did like Mega Man Zero, and this is why my model is like based off that. You know, it's like hi, that's my entire model. This is what I'm based off of, and like the jacket is just, you know, for I look cool. But yeah, that was like the big thing. And that was like that's like the whole point of my model is like it's based off that. Mega Man Zero is maybe more demanding. It is. It's so rough. Mega Man Zero 1 is actually so stressed painfully hard. Facing what was it? Anubis, right? In Mega Man Zero 1. Unless you knew that about the wall jumping and how to jump over stuff, facing Anubis is actually so painfully hard. Oh my god. We love the four Guardians. Yeah. Fafnir is the only one of the four doesn't have the X symbol. Well, Fafnir is the leader. No. Fafnir the muscle one? Or I think isn't Fafnir the white one? Cause it's the brown, or sorry, I guess red-ish. Bro, did you?
I can do it.
My mother took my knife, opened it, and said, "I can't close your knife." I'm just like, you know, there's no fucking way. But like, Fafnir is the white one. Is that right? I don't remember. Is Fafnir Mega Man Zero is it Fafnir the white one? Fafnir's the red one. Okay, yeah, it is Fafnir. Okay, Fafnir is the tank. Fafnir red. Okay, yeah. I was like, Fafnir's not the, because the white one is not named Fafnir. 4. Yeah. Because I think the fourth one is named Phantom, right? Because it was white. I think that was the four guard. Yeah, that was the white one. The white one's Phantom. Yeah, the white one. Well, technically he is white. He's white. He has like black accents, but he's white. Because it was green, blue, red, and white. That was the whole. He's really more black. But like that was the color scheme. Hi, Skill Issue, welcome in. We're talking about Mega Man now. So you had Fafnir, which is red. You have a Harpooia, which is green, and you have Leviathan, which is blue. And it was for the things. You had land, sea, and sky, right? And then Phantom was white because it was like the if you put all three together, Copy X Ultimate Armor was white, but like it was the, how would I explain this? Like it was the whole point of like the primary colors, red, blue, and green, and when you put the red, blue, and green together, what did they form? White. And that was why Hidden Phantom was like the leader. That was kind of like that was how I thought of it when I was a kid. When I thought that, because like it was like that was the whole point of the color scheme is like red, blue, green, and then you have white, which is like the absence of color. which would be like if you have, or I guess, well, I guess that's the light form, but like red, blue, green, and then white and black are like the two, like extremes, right? Because you could go all the way to one end and be white, and you could go all the way to the other end and be black. And those are like the two extremes of like putting the colors together, right? So that was like that one. There was that. I mean, it even makes sense, like, because the color wheel, right? If you go to like the very ends of them, you have either you have white and you have black. Black at hex color zeros, and then white at hex color Fs, which is the total extremes of like the two ends of like both of them. That was it. Copy X Ultimate R. Like that's it. I know Copy X technically, but like when you talk about just the four Guardians, because in technicality, Copy X is in Mega Man 03. No, he's not in 2. Because I think the four Guardians are in Mega Man 0. They start up in. They start in 2. I guess Copy X technically counts as like a lot of white, but he also has a lot of yellow. Copy X technically also has like a lot of yellow, because remember Copy X is based off X, is in 1 and 3, yeah. But Copy X is based off X, who is blue, and then when he goes into like Mega Man X, like Copy X, the special form, because that's based off Mega Man's special form as well. He has a lot of like gold accents, which is like signifying like, you know, boss status, kingly status, that kind of thing. That's why I always thought like Fafnir was like white, because Fafnir is like the top of the four, and then you have Copy X, who's like the king of all of them. If that makes sense, right? Does that make sense? I hope that does. Like that was kind of how I was seeing it, and how I was kind of like thinking about, okay, that's how it looks like, that's how it goes, things like that, you know. So like there was that, but like if I ever want to cosplay Mega Man 0, actually Fairy Leviathan and Sage Apuya are like the two big ones on the list. I want to make them when I learn how to make foam stuff. Because right now I can 3D print things, right? And I think 3D printing, there's like a lot of like benefits to it because of how, you know, sturdy, everything. You put them on your chest and boom, like boom, it's set, right? However, I want the foam because I'm looking at like the cosplays for like these two, and I'm like, yeah, I probably would want foam. I also want foam because making Sage Harpuya's lance would actually be really fun with foam. Because it would be really light, and I think I could make it long too. So I could like kind of like twirl it around without having an issue of like, you know, heaviness and stuff. The big thing with Harpuya is that I would need. There's a way to do it where you get not plexiglass. It's like a tray. Okay, dog is. Hold up. Mokana, wait, come here. Come here. Hey, come here. Come here, Moko. Moko, where'd he go? Okay, he walked to the door. He actually just he like looked at me and then walked to the door. I think I think someone's here, so that might be why. But yeah, I just want to know what the other 4 shiny weapons are. Were they? I have to actually go through Mega Man 0 again. I was playing through 1, 2, 3, and 4. Because I have the ZX collection, and fuck, they're hard. I want to play it. I might play them on stream again. I might try on stream again. If people like watching me play them, I might want to play them on stream because they actually sound a lot of fun. I don't know if people would want to watch that though. I would love to stream, like obviously, like I think I play League, so I think I like streaming games I like playing, which makes a lot of sense. But like when it comes down to it, like I'm looking at it and I'm just like, brain turned off. I want to stream games that. One of these times, I do want to stream a game that people want to watch me play, right? I know I've been told to play horror games, so I think I'll try doing that a little more. I'm not the best at horror games. I actually hate horror. I get scared really fast, so like I don't want to do that like consistently. But like, it's like a you know, that kind of thing. It's like I do wanna see if people want. I might end up opening on my Discord a game suggestion thing where I could have people just kind of put up game suggestions. I'll look at them, I'll check them out, and if I like them, I'll put them on the list of games out in my rotation. I think I might make a games in rotation thing as well on my Discord, just like so people can see what kind of games I play currently, like games I will stream concurrently, you know. Because right now I think like games that I'm currently playing, Once from Eden, obviously. Pokemon Legends EA, obviously. League of Legends, obviously. Marvel Rivals, obviously, and Marvel 3. Like, those are like 1, 2. I guess TFT counts as League, but like technically it's the same game. So I guess that's like what 5 games that's in my rotation right now. Monster Hunter 6. So like that's like 6 games currently in my rotation right now. And I think I could make do with like a 6 for now, but like if I want to, drop some, because Marvel Rivals, League of Legends, TFT are all those like ones that are, like they're live service games. Those are ones that will always stay. I could come back to them whenever I feel like it. Like I wanna end up playing a lot of other games. Like I could probably end up playing another game that's like a story based one. Monster Hunter is my story based one. Pokemon is my story based. That kind. We only know the 6 shiny weapons: X-Buster, Z-Saber, Phantom Shurikens, the Dark Cross, the Frost Javelin, Sonic Blades, and Launchers. There's 10. Who? Okay, I know X-Buster, Z-Saber, because that's the... Does Sigma hold one of the shining weapons? Wouldn't Sigma hold a shining weapon? It would be Sigma and Base, no? That would be like 2 more. Are there any for unknown? Does Sigma and Base not hold a shining weapon? Because I know X-Buster and Z-Saber. Then you have Base Classic, so he doesn't have one. Oh, okay. Okay, I didn't know that. Okay, that's good. Okay, that's information I never knew. I thought Axle Bullets. I mean, I guess it makes sense because Axle technically is within the same time frame as Zero and Mega Man and X, not Mega Man, specific X. X and Zero are the 2 that have like the shining weapon. Cause like, would that mean Sigma also? Cause I was thinking like if Axle technically counts, would Sigma's weapon not count as a shining? And that would make 8. In theory, that would make 8, no? And that would be like that from there. And they're all wielded by top class Maverick Hunters. Yeah, so like Sigma would be one of them. I think Sigma would be one, no? Because then that way you would have 8, because you would have the 4. You would have 0X, Sigma, and Axle. And that would be 8. Which would make the other 2 unknown, but like, in terms of that other 2, would that not be Mega Man ZX? Because I think that would be like the continuation. I actually never played ZX, so I don't know. I actually don't know that series. I really grew up playing Mega Man 0, 1, 2, and 3. I didn't play 4. Sigma's primary weapon is a Saber, and Z-Saber is listed, which sounds odd for Zero, but not Sigma's. Well, keep in mind that Zero's... The Z-Saber for Zero is different from Sigma's. Sigma's is not is more like... If we pull up Sigma... Mega Man... Like, if we look up Sigma, right? Sigma's weapon isn't necessarily the Z-Saber, because Sigma's weapon is the code thing, well, technically that's a virus, that's a different thing, but like Sigma's signature weapon is technically his not his saber, but his I guess it is his saber, but like it's the what I gotta find out what his weapons are, because I'm trying to figure out like how do I explain this, because there's like certain things that he has, because he doesn't have what's it called? He doesn't have technically the Z-Saber. He has a sword, but it's not the Z-Saber. What's the thing? It was immediately odd that confirms the 4 Guardians were around during the Maverick Wars. Well, yeah, I thought they were, because they were technically under Sigma. No? Were they not under Sigma during the Maverick Wars? Because their entire shtick is to because they want to exterminate human life. Sigma Guardians never met. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm not kind of out of blue, but if you want to watch Marvel games, I posted Discord. You good? Okay, yeah. Thank you very much. If you ever want me to watch stuff, Scale Issue, please feel free to send them. I will absolutely watch them. Like, you don't even need to show me yours. You can just show me ones that are like, you could show me like a viewing, like anything you want to send me to view, and I'll watch that. But that's okay. No worries. Thank you. But I don't. Okay, so I don't know the lore that well. I guess I really know the Mega Man Zero lore. I don't know too much of the Mega Man. Actually, wait. I have a friend who loves Mega Man. Hold up. Where? I'm gonna text him about Mega Man lore on stream. If you want to. There we go. I told my friend. The Four Guardians are a minion of copy X, which Seal made because X sealed himself away with the Dark Elf. The world needs X. Yes! I do know that they're minions copy X. That much I know. I know they're under copy X. I don't... Okay. Okay. I thought the Four Guardians also were part of copy X's thing, because copy X is technically... Because he has the Dark Elf, copy X wants to eradicate human life, no? Which just makes sense. Therefore, the Four Guardians were not in the Maverick Wars, but their weapons were. I feel like that makes sense. Because technically... Because you gotta keep in mind... The zero that is in Mega Man Zero and the Zero that is in Mega Man are two different Zeros. However, they wield the same weapon. Copy X doesn't want to kill humans. Which one of them does want to... One of them wants to basically... Because I know the whole point of the Resistance versus the... He's insanely dedicated to protecting humans. Hold up. I'm trying to figure... Because why? Because the Resistance are a bunch of Reploids that were escaping. And it was like, okay. I don't... Because Resistance were fighting against that. Oh. Okay. Okay, it's clear now. Because I was thinking, like... I remember there were the Resistance were the Reploids that were being hunted down. And they were I thought they were the ones that were trying to, like, keep the peace for humans. And then Copy X wants to kill humans, so he wants to kill them. But okay, so he's killing. Okay. The young me is now learning about lore that I've never knew because I just played the games and I was like, yeah, these games are fun, that kind of thing. But okay, I guess that makes more sense now. Cool. Okay. I'm learning. This is the lore I needed to learn. And this makes me just wants to play Mega Man Zero. I want to play Mega Man Zero again. I want to wait till I get to Switch 2, and then I'll play Mega Man Zero with better graphics. But Maverick's like a catch-all term that be driving going against human. Well, yeah, because that was the whole point. Because Mavericks were back then in the Mega Man original storyline. Mavericks were the ones that were going rogue, like Sigma and them. They were Mavericks. That they were the ones that were going rogue to basically kill humans, because initially the whole point was that they were robots because of the Sigma virus, quote unquote. Now it was Sigma virus. Because of Sigma virus, they were going from there. If you ditch your own execution, which would give more power to humans, technically that means you're a maverick, not giving your life for the cause. That's true. I guess that is true. But technically, because the whole point of the story is Zero is the Maverick Hunter, and in the Mega Man Zero games, he was fighting to defend the quote unquote Mavericks, according to Copy X. So Copy X went nuts, is ruling with Iron Fist, taking things way too far. But yeah, like that's why I always thought like Copy X and them were the Mavericks, because technically Zero is the Maverick Hunter, Zero is fighting for the Resistance, who is, you know, trying to fight off these crazy ones. And Eyes in the Arcadian Resistance are legitimate Mavericks. I see. So it's more like a... It's like the absolute justice versus... So it's how do I explain this? It's like lawful good versus lawful... Is it lawful good versus lawful evil? It would be lawful good, right? Versus lawful evil. I guess chaotic good. Chaotic good versus lawful evil. Because technically the way Copy X is of lawful evil is they're trying to do good, but not in a good way, right? And then Zero would be chaotic good, because they're trying to uphold the peace, but not what is deemed lawfully good, lawfully correct, or not what is deemed lawful and just, but he's doing the right thing. That's basically what it is. It's chaotic good versus lawful evil, which would make a lot more sense. Chaotic is definitely lawful evil. Yeah, okay. So I think that would be basically what would sum up the storyline of like how it is like, do you see Copy X ruling of like for the human? It's like Magneto. It's like, I guess an easy way, Copy X is like Magneto, because he's technically trying to like he's trying to like create a better place, but not in the right way. right? Because that's all Magneto wanted to create a better place for mutants, but in exchange of human lives, which is yeah, okay. So this is the 101 that I've been learning now. So this is the great thing. But yeah, dude's unhinged. Yeah, no, Copy X is absolutely unhinged. That's why Zero want to kill. Zero ends up killing Copy X. But like yeah, that aside, that's the Mega Man lore. And but like yeah, with cosplay wise, like I want these are like my end goal cosplays. Like if I so we looked at these are 26 cosplays. These are what I want to do, right? These are the cosplays I want to do it for next year if I can. Obviously it's gonna be hard, but like if possible, right? If I can, I want to do these. But if I remove these, right? Cosplay and goal, right? These are the end goal cosplays, right? These are the cosplays there's like my magnum opus cosplays. Like these are cosplays I will do to complete my cosplay ride. I won't retire from cosplay, but like it's like I've done everything I wanted to do, right? So obviously this is the first one, Noel from Genshin Impact. This is my magnum opus. If I could do this cosplay, I will be so happy, because not only is I'll be getting a tattoo soon, and it'll be actually Noel's constellation on my back, my entire back. So whenever I do Noel's cosplay, Noel has an open back for her cosplay. It will actually show the tattoo and show the constellation, which is kind of cool, you know. But like this would be that. I would do Noel. I would do Fairy Leviathan. This would be Mega Man Zero. Christelle created Copy X. She accomplished what no one else came close. She created a perfect identical copy of X. The only difference she failed to account she put Copy X in a moral testing chamber for 30 years. Copy X eventually went crazy. Yeah, that's the big thing, is that remember, keep in mind that Mega Man's lore is based off the idea, because you know the 3 rules of robotics, right? The biggest rule is that you do not give robotic sentient life, because robotic must listen to what it it must listen to what it is programmed to do. It must not learn to adapt and evolve. We have a lot of history about that. They literally Ultron's the biggest one. You do not let a robot adapt and evolve, because if you let them adapt and evolve, then they essentially become another human. You cannot control a human's actions. There is a lot of morality in that, and a lot of moral gray area when it comes. It's morally gray to do that when you want to start, working against that, because you could create robots for it to make a better life. But there's like, I know there's like, okay, 3 rules of robotics, because essentially what Mega Man does, it is essentially the 3 laws of robotics, right? Oh yeah, a robot must not injure a human being, or through inaction allow a human being to come to harm, right? So that is the first rule of robotics. The second rule is a robot must obey the orders given by human beings, except where such orders will conflict with the first law. And number 3, a robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second law. So the rules of robotics essentially is that a robot can be created. You can create a robot. However, you must not give the robot sentient life up to where it will harm a human life, which is the big thing. And what the issue with Mega Man, right? And that's the whole point of like the rules of robotics. Mega Man takes that idea of robotics and says, what if a robot does gain sentience? What if we give a robot sentience? What if we give people who are insanely like talented, Dr. Wily, Dr. Light, and give them the, hey, what if I can make a robot with sentience that could better human life? Obviously, that happened, and you can clearly see what that ends up leading to. Yes, there are robots that do better things, like, there's Airman or Blade Man help with sawing stuff, for construction work. You have Woodman who helps with, carrying lumber, making lumber, stuff like that. There's a lot of those things that pop in, and that's like the big difference, is that now put in the Sigma virus, initially the Zero virus. Put in the virus, see what happens when these robots go rogue, right? And then see what happens when Mega Man goes and fights Wily, and Mega Man states that he'll kill Wily. It actually tries. Like, Yeah, we have Metal Man created the sister to kill Mega Man solidly. No, but keep in mind, Metal Man was made with the intention of, because Metal Man became a Maverick, right? And Metal Man's initially was meant for working with construction work, to help with, you know, sawing wood, sawing metal, all that stuff, making sure that things are cut and clean and crisp for, like, you know, construction work, making better places for people, right? And that's like that's the whole shtick of Mega Man, is that it's a what if we create robots while ignoring the rules of robotics, the laws of robotics. That was it. No, Mega Man 2 was a bunch of Wily made ones. Wily made those. Okay, see, that's different. That one's different. Okay, that makes sense. Then never mind, that makes sense. I'm thinking of like the OG stuff, like Mega Man 1, where like all those robots are like Mavericks that were meant to help people. And yeah, my fault. Yeah, you could tell I didn't play the original Mega Man games, and I really just played Mega Man 0. Because like that Mega Man 0 is like the big like one I know a lot more of. But like, yeah, I guess that's fair. But like, yeah, aside from that, that's like the big thing. That's why I want to cosplay Fair Leviathan, because like I love Mega Man. I love Mega Man 0 specifically, and that's like my biggest goal, is to cosplay this. It doesn't explain these things like Mega Man anyways. That's true, but like it's like a big like learning curve, because I actually, when I started playing Mega Man 0 back in like middle school, yeah, that was a long time ago. I ended up, and that was when like internet was like still barely new. We barely had computers working and everything. The internet was like really new, and I was learning stuff, and I obviously like, that's when I was like 2020. I think it was like 2011, 2012 when I really started looking it up and learning things and reading it out. And they didn't really have wikis, but they had stuff. They had like blog posts that I would use to read, and I would use that to like learn. But like Mega Man tried killing Wily. Japanese version Mega Man doesn't even say anything. Yeah, but in the English one, he actually does say, "I'll kill you," like that kind of thing. Like he actually tries to kill Wily. He's actively, which breaks quite literally the first rule of robotics. But there is that. So cosplay for Leviathan. Another cosplay I want to do is actually from, because obviously I put Sushi from Dynasty Warriors, which is my main. But there is a character I want to cosplay from Dynasty Warriors. It is a one of the men, and he's actually one of like the characters I really like. And it's specifically it's specifically, what's it called? It's specifically Sun. I think it's Sun Yu. Is he's one of the Suyu? Where is he? Su. Oh shit. Su Yu. DW8. I think it's 8. Oh, Sun Yu. Okay, hold up. Sun Yu. Boom. Okay, I'm gonna pull this up so I could show you, because a lot of people, you probably won't know what exactly I'm talking about for characters, but I have to look and see. He was part of the way. Is it Suyu? Is he this? I don't remember which one it is. Is it him? No. I don't remember which one it is, but he's not in... Damn it. Okay, where is Wu? I'm looking and seeing, or part of Wei. He's part of Wei. Characters. Where is characters? This is what I'm trying to figure out, because like I wanna explain. I don't know anyone from Dynasty Warriors anyway. Dynasty Warriors is a series that I genuinely love. I love the Romance of the Three Kingdoms. I grew up with them, and it was like the... Is it Yujin? Yujin! There we go. Not Suyu. No, it's Yujin. Let me go back here for a second and exit this. Yujin DW8. Specifically this character. If I could pull him up without like... Can I pull him up without the... I guess the 8 render is the armor one, and that's the one I want to do, but the 9 render actually looks really nice. So save image. I'm gonna open it up. You're gonna see it. Give me a second. Oh. Alright, so I opened this one. This is Yujin right here. I'm gonna boom. And then boom. Like this is the Yujin character. All I ever heard is Lubu. Everyone knows Lubu. Don't pursue Lubu. That's like the big one. But you right here, this character right here, I genuinely think he's so cool. I think he's one of like the coolest like what's it called? Coolest generals in all of like Dynasty Warriors, and I want to cosplay him. Yujin, Dynasty Warriors 8/9. Like that'll be my dream cosplay. Another one I want to do specifically for VTubers, right? Because obviously VTubers is actually Holo ID. I actually want to cosplay Kobo. I think Kobo's like outfits are really cool. I like Kobo a lot. And that would be like the one of the few characters that I want to make like a really cool wig and stuff. So that would be a big one there. And like if I could get that to work, if I could get that wig to work, I could do a lot of things. And then another one I want to do is Ghost type Miku. And this is like from Pokemon. This is like the one thing I want to do. I want to do that specifically Ghost type Miku, because like the wig is actually fucked up. The wig there is fucked. I want to do like a biblically accurate Ghost type Miku. Oh, not biblically accurate. I want to do an accurate like wig, like the accurate Ghost type Miku. It's hard. That one's rough. I have to learn how to like make like the ponytails and everything and make it like look pretty. But like that would be really rough. And then if I ever douse some Tails of Vente. That's kind of fire, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think there's any Tails characters I want to cosplay. I've really only played like 2, which is Tales of Bezria and Tales of Vesperia. And that's like the only 2 I've ever actually played. So like I've never actually like played any other Tales of series, and it's like the oh, okay, cool. But like that's kind of like the only 2 I've done. The for like Tales of, so I don't know them too well. But okay, wait. This will be a very niche pull. It's a very simple cosplay. Okami. Okami 7. You guys will not know this character, but if you are a knower and you've seen my streams before I became a VTuber and before I even like posted my face more often, right? So I actually by default I always ran a very old like, where is it? Okay, so let me remove this. I used to run a very old like non like face set thing, because I didn't have a camera, so I didn't really do anything with it anyway. But where is it? Ryoko Okami. Ryoko. Save image. Boom. I'm gonna show you guys this, because this is like
Okay.
right here. I'm gonna go lower that a bit. Boom. This is Ryoko Okami. If you know this character, I will gift you a sub right now. Genuinely, like this is a character that I could guarantee you nobody really knows. No one knows this character. I talk about this a lot, and barely anyone that I've ever met could like off rip tell me this character without using the internet. This is like one of the very few characters. I've even played the Okami. This is not a video game. See, that's exact already right there. You are wrong. This is not a video game. I woke from a nap and now I won't stop shaking, so I deal with that. Okay, no worries. I hope everything's alright, Skill Issue. Please take care of yourself. Yes. But yeah, this character actually comes from a anime. This came out after Toradora, which is my personal favorite anime. I am sorry. I like slop. But This character is back when it first came out. It came out in anime. Well, obviously I read it, but like when it came out in anime, it came out right after Toradora, and a lot of people when it first came out, when they first watched this, a lot of people did talk about how this character is spiritually the child of Taiga and Ryuji. This is like what if it was Ryuji with Taiga's like personality. And the biggest thing is that her weapon of choice are, you know how tasers, right? You know what tasers are? Now imagine a taser but in a form of a punching glove. Now imagine that punching glove is literally a cat. That is like, that is quite literally it. This anime is like so old, and if just boom, if I could cosplay this and do a cosplay shoot with this with the electronic cat gloves, I would be taser. It's literally a taser cat. Yeah. So you think of, you know, the lucky cats, the Chinese lucky cats, like those things. Now imagine those in as a boxing glove, but they are also tasers. That is her weapon of choice. Actually, one of the coolest fucking weapons in the world. I love it. You're a furry. Fuck you. Hi Mako, how are you? You bitch. You motherfucker. What do you mean I'm a furry? Do I look like I'm a furry? Have you seen the characters I want to cosplay? Which one of them have ears? Which one of these characters right here have ears? Yeah, exactly. Oh, that reminds me. Speaking of, I may not be a furry, but I am definitely a clanker. Do not ask. Do not ask. I want you. No, no. Okay. Okay, listen. Listen. I'm a Reploid, excuse you. I am a robot. I am a robot. I am not. I am an android of sorts. Okay? I am not a furry. Yeah, so is Bamboo Pandemon. Alright, buddy, listen here. I'm gonna fucking strangle you. I swear to God. There's no fucking way you're telling me that now. You motherfucker. You cannot tell me that. Man. Fuck. Man. I hate you all. I hate you. Y'all are evil. Y'all are mean to me, and for what? Like, what did I do? I didn't do anything, okay? Listen, I am a robot. I am a tried and true robot. Have you seen my hands? Like, come on, look at me. I'm a robot. Tried and true. Okay? Like, that's quite literally what I am. You cannot tell me otherwise. I am simply, I have done many things. Tech, you did not just walk in here to say I have done Tech, motherfucker. Hi, how are you? I hope you're doing well, first of all. Second of all, you motherfucker. Listen, I am by a normal. I have been here for a while. Okay, let's not talk about that. Okay, let's not talk about that. Doing the Limbus story. I don't. Genshin. Limbus. Is that Genshin? Is that ZZZ? I don't think that's Star. Limbus Company. Oh. I was like, is that like a new place in ZZ or Genshin? I don't remember. I know there was something different. Okay, Limbus Company. Okay, I know that one. That they have like the really hot guy. They're like Hongzu or something. That's all I remember. Yeah. The thing is, trying to look. I just got a proper Cubit Fox. You did not. You did not just. I cannot with them. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. God damn it. Hong Lu, there you go. Yeah, that one. I know that guy. He's a hot guy. That's it. I think he's really hot. That's all I can think about the Limbus Company. That's it. I know nothing of the game. I just like, yeah, he's hot. The end. The horse girl. I don't know the name. The horse girl. Gold Ship? I've done Gold Ship cosplay. To be fair, that was literally what, like, you're the one with the ears and tails on a robot. Listen, it's not my fault. Okay. I didn't choose this VTuber life, okay? This just so happened that I became a VTuber. Shout out shout out the two that made me do this. I hate you both. My favorite friends. Mm, I feel like you did. No, no, I did not choose this life, okay? This was a community choice. This was actually a community choice. I made it a sub goal, and we hit the sub goal in a day, and I was appropriately angry about that. Isn't Alice Stanfield from ZZ a bunny girl? All right, moving on. So these are like the cosplays that I I want to. Why the red face? Why the red face? These are cosplays I want to do. Why the red face paint lines? So if I go back to Fairy Leviathan, right? When I wanted to, this was actually I actually did choose this for a reason. If I go back to where I was when I was looking at the characters, right? Like, not fairy. Was it who was it? Was it there was a was it Harpuya? Harpuya, yeah. So I was looking at characters like Harpuya. I saw that they had like face markings, so I zoom in, right, and I bring this up. Like, see how they have like face markings and stuff. I actually so I like that idea of face markings. I wanted face markings on me. So I was thinking when I was making my when I was creating the design, right? I was talking to my sister and everything, and because I said red panda, but like, I'm a Reploid. I like Mega Man. I want to be a Reploid. Um, my sister actually was like, hey, for the markings, do you want the red panda markings? Like, how they have like the markings on their face and stuff. I'm like, oh, that'd actually be really cool. So that's why for my face, I actually have these markings on. It's why I have the markings and everything, because it's more in line to what a red panda is, because these are the red panda markings. I'll keep naming the cosplays that should have ears. No, stop, don't do that. But yes, this is basically like what I wanted to do when I made it. Yeah. So this is like it helps with the mark. It also works. I think it fits me specifically, especially with like how I do things. A red panda with purple fur. All right, listen here, you little shit. Listen. So we don't talk about the fact that I have purple hair or purple fur, okay? Listen, this is about the fact that I am a robot. I'm a red panda, and we're gonna leave it like that, okay? Please do not ask me any more questions. I will strangle you, Skill Issue. I will fight you on the spot, okay? Hi. Purple is cool, yeah. It's actually like my favorite color. I have two favorite colors, and it's green and purple. And it may or may not be in relation to a color palette in Ratchet and Clank. That is all I can give you. Good luck finding out like the lore behind that. But yeah, I actually really love purple. I really love green. I generally love both. The reason I chose red and purple is because green and purple actually doesn't mess well. There's like a very certain type of green and a very certain type of purple that mesh really well together. But with the style I went, um, like, I genuinely am just, I like this a lot more. I think it fits a lot more, especially with how I am as a person, with how I am as like how I like looking. So it works. And I mean, even then, even when I cosplay, it actually fits really well. I can get my red contacts. I can just wear the purple wig. I already have the purple tail and everything. I already have set up. I've I've made like the outfit and stuff, so like it works out, and I'm like, okay, yeah, cool. It's really nice. I think that's like the really big thing about this. Well, like that basically it, and it's like, yeah, okay. Like I like it a lot. I think it's really nice. But should I have fun reaching my throat? Listen. Fun fact: I am 5'6". In non-American terms, I am 170 centimeters. You know what else I can do? I can dunk a basketball. I can definitely reach your throat. Don't test me on that. I have hops. And that's like the one thing I am proud of. I have hops. But it's also because like in middle school, when middle school, early high school, when I was still on track field, the two things I did were distance and high jump. And back then in high jump, I was like what 4'10" at one point, and I could jump 5 feet. I could quite literally jump over half my height during the high jump. I was really good at like jumping really high. I just unfortunately because I'm short. Yes, I could jump really high, but landing is a lot harder. Because when you're taller, obviously you're not leaving the floor as much, and your arm span is like really. My arm span isn't long, so when I jump, I have to jump. I have to jump off the reach really high, and when I fall, I fall. Like it is rough. That's why like I don't dunk often. I can. Will I do it? No, because I will actually injure myself more often than not. It's really rough for me, unfortunately. I really do wish I was like even if I was like 2-3 centimeters taller, maybe 5. If I was like 5 centimeters taller, it would be so much nicer, you know. But unfortunately, I am just short. Yeah, 6'5". Yeah, you bunch of tall people in my fucking chat. I swear to God. Why do I have tall people here? Where's my short friends? Like, hello? Why do I gotta be with the tall people? Like, damn it, dude. Fuck. I'm 6'4". I'm 6'4.5", 6'5". I was trained to fight when I was younger. Note to self, go for the legs. I wasn't trained to fight at a young age. I actually took judo when I was still at a community college. When I went back to school after I took like a year off. So I did do judo. I got up to a blue belt, and then I kind of had to leave it at that because I had to focus more on like school stuff. That was also when I was like transferring schools because I got my associates and I was transferring with a associate's degree, and then going from there. So there was that. It's like I did that, and so I still technically have like the learnings from judo. I know how to do flips. I know how to do choke arm bars. I know how to transition from like regular like I think it was like the spider, or I don't know what I called the spider thingy, because you would be on top of them and you would put your arms around their arms. You put your legs through their legs, and then from there, because you are locking out their body essentially, you're basically stretching yourself out, locking out their body so that they can't move while you're on top of them. It works really well even when you're shorter, because like you're forcing them to basically stretch their arms like very valuable spots where, unless they're double jointed, they cannot bend their arms the way they want to, so they can't actually exit out. And from there, what you can do is you can immediately go, when they finally get the flip, you would turn on them. You would either swap to like a leg bar or an arm bar, depending on which section of the body they turn, whether they turn their upper body or they turn the lower body first, that kind of thing. So like there was like those kind of options. That was like my favorite thing to do. I love doing that because because I was so light, because back then I was still like sub 100 pounds. I think in terms of like internet non-American, I think it's like sub 50 kilograms. I was very light. I still technically, yeah. Technically, I'm no longer light. I'm now a humble like 140 pounds, which is like I think about like 165, 62, 63 kilograms. So now I'm a lot heavier, right? Which helps a lot now, because like now the thing is though, because I'm now a lot heavier, like I gotta do that. But I'm still I'm still skinny, but like I did add on a lot of weight, and I think that's like through years of exercising. I would go to the gym a lot, and basically I'm not necessarily eating well, but like having a better diet than usual. I'll be honest, I don't have a good diet, but I'm also like naturally I have a naturally having habits, so it kind of works out in my favor. But like that's it. I tried karate class some years ago and had retained nothing. I'm not very in shape. That's fair. I haven't gone to the gym in like 8 months now. Last I went is like April, May, kinda, like April or May. I don't remember. I've gone like here and there to a gym and exercise, but I didn't like consistently. I think in 2024 I consistently went to the gym like 3 to 5 times a week, and that's why I was like, actually, if you look at my older pictures, and you see my first cosplay as Zito, you could actually see what like how it shows. It shows a lot more. Now, obviously, I don't go to the gym as much, which means I still have the muscle and everything. I still have the looks and stuff. I just don't have. I'm not toned. So which means like now I have to. I think later I'm gonna be hitting the gym this year more often. I'm waiting till after. I'm waiting till February basically, because right now I still have a lot of things to do. I have to like transition my work schedule and make sure I have everything. I'm also doing a lot more streaming stuff, a lot more video editing now. I'm gonna hopefully I'll have more shorts. I'll have more shorts of me doing stupid shit, and then I'll be able to like put those into YouTube shorts and make it like entertaining for people to watch. So hopefully I can do that by this year. I don't know if I can though. I'll try. I have a couple of them already like done and in. So I actually I did make a YouTube channel. I'm not gonna post on there until I feel like I have an appropriate amount of like stuff on there. But like that'll basically be like the extent for that, and then I'll go from there. And then it'll be like, yeah, cool. Did I did I get hello? Hi, Tori. Oh wait, hello. Where did my sounds? My sounds? Are my sounds dead? Make it look like you were doing stuff. Oh, hi. Hello. Wait, I'm gonna test something. Was there no sound? Was I cooked? Hello? Fuck me. Wait. Hold up. Stream elements. Oh no, Streamlabs. I think Streamlabs is the one with the raid. Streamlabs. Hip top. Fuck. No! What do you mean it didn't work? I thought I had fixed everything. I didn't stream for like 2 weeks, and then I can't get anything. No. Hold on, I'm logging in. I'm testing. Hold up. I'm gonna. Yeah. Wait. Okay. Refresh. Play. Why is it so quiet? Why is it so quiet? Play again. Did it work? There we go. I played. Yippee! Sounds. Okay. Oromi Hasu. Welcome in. Hi. Okay. Hopefully. Okay. For those that are new here, hi. I am UL. I am a Red Panda Upload VTuber. Welcome in. I stream a bunch of variety games. I do a bunch of bullshit. Right now, I am just chatting. I'm currently talking about my post, what's it called? My post ALA trip and everything. I was talking about cosplaying. I was talking about cosplays I want to do. Cosplays I want. My Open Magnus cosplays and everything. And yeah, later on I'll be playing One Step from Eden. It's going to be a Mega Man type indie game from 2020. It's going to be really old. I'm the only one that streams the game. So I hopefully I showed that all that stuff. Oh no, it's going off. I'm struggling. I wasn't ready for this. But oh my god. Hi. Also everyone that is in Tori's stream, I hope everyone's doing well. I hope his stream went well. If you guys need to raid and run, please do so. I know it is late. I know you guys are in East Coast time. I know it's like almost 11 o'clock. Please, if you need to go raid and run, please do so. Take care of yourself. I always recommend self-care before anything else. Do not worry about staying here. If you are here to stay with me, hello, hi. I just came back from a trip. I have water. I drink water. Okay. But yeah. Basically, there's a lot of that. For those that are not new, I do cosplay. I can actually share the pictures of them with everyone here. So for those new people here, because I think most people, if you are in my Discord, I will usually post a lot of like my cosplay stuff, my cosplay shenanigans. A lot of people already know that I do cosplays, and it's like, okay, cool. But wait, hold on, boom. Hello? Boom. I got this. I am my own mod 90% of the time, because most of my mods are my IRL friends, and a lot of them actually don't use Twitch all that often. One of them is a streamer herself, but she currently is working, because she does a lot of like night shifts. So she streams early in the morning, then works in the evening. I am the complete opposite. I work in the morning and stream in the evening. So both of us, we catch the streams we can, but like you won't see my mods all too often. I am usually solo modding. That doesn't mean that you will not get fight. I will fight you. Do not test me. I may self mod, but I'm very good at self modding. Please don't test me on this. But yeah, absolutely. I hope that you guys are doing very well. Yeah, um, outside from there, it's like kind of like, where? Let me see if I can pull up the cosplays because I actually have them up. I wanna show everyone the things. I was showing off like the things I was doing for a lot of fun, things I was like enjoying. But when it comes down to it, question number one of modding: what does the command do? End a poll early. Isn't that end poll? Because you would just do like you would do the poll setup, and then you could just end the poll from there. I just press buttons and then it ends the poll. I usually just do that. I usually force end the poll. I don't actually end the poll early because there's not really a reason to. Because I could just set the time to make it so that the poll ends when I want it to. You know. I don't actually end the poll. I actually never ended it early. Yeah, most streamers don't actually know that. Oh.
You know what it is? What's the third word?
Oh. Damn. To be fair, I probably would be one of the streamers that would not know a lot of things, but like, well, I self mod fairly normally. Like, I think the only time I ask my friends to pop into my stream to mod is when I am doing like special events, like when I do like my debut. When I actually did my debut, actually I have 4 mods and all 4 of them showed up for my debut because there was like a make sure that no one does something crazy on there, which is really nice. But like I never ask them to do anything. I'll only tell them that if they want to show up they can, but I'll like if they have lives. One of them is currently well, I guess 2 of them now are currently going through promotions in their works. They're increasing their money, chase the bag, and they're currently doing a lot more stuff. One of them is currently studying for a degree right now, like a higher end degree, so they're doing that. Right? Speaking of the devil, hi Makoho. This is my other friend. This is one of them that is pursuing a bigger degree right now. You will get to see him very rarely. He'll mainly pop up from Monster Hunter streams. That is when he shows up. That is when he's vibing. 90% of the time, he doesn't really. He'll show up very rarely, but keep in mind he is the one mod I asked you do not fight. I can't control him. Please don't fight him. I get scared. Don't actually do it. He is the actual like one mod I ask like you do not argue with, for the sole fact that it gives me a headache. Because once he goes, I can't stop him. Like you're done for. That's it. You're not getting banned, but you're definitely gonna have like 10 years of like, damn, am I the asshole? That's basically it. But yeah, hi Mako, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. But like yeah, there's that one. You don't argue with Vega. Vega's my head mod. He's the one that comes in the most, and he'll come in very rarely. But when he does, please don't argue with him. Not because it'll give me a headache, but because I just don't. Because I trust him a lot with the things I do. He has a lot of like access to a lot of things I do, and he'll like give me information, everything for stuff. So like please don't. I trust my mods very dearly. I rarely pick new mods. If I ever ask for another mod, it's like I am very picky on who I want to like give access to a lot of my stuff. Because usually mods will have access to a lot of my stuff, and I'm very like choosy on who I want to trust. So, but yeah, that'll be it. But like, let me see if I can pull up the cosplays I could show. Cause I have them. Where is it? Are they here? Aha. Save image. I did save the image. No, I did save the image. I'm a genius. Aha, I'm a genius. I saved the image. It's over in my pictures. Boom, boom, and then. So let me pull up. Where is it? Let me pull up this, and then I'm gonna go boom, right? So I hope you guys can see. We'll start with the. I want my tail down so I can. We'll start the first one here. So if you guys can see, I did do cosplays. This is the 4 of the 6. Technically I did 5, but one of them was like that. I did one character, but 2 different variations. You don't get to see the actual look of one of them because I didn't actually take a picture. I forgot to, but I did do a photo shoot. So hopefully that'll be posted in my cosplay center for Discord later. If you guys check that, it'd be really nice. But like aside from there, these are my cosplays over here. First one, obviously, that was Stealth from Genshin. Or fuck. I'm an idiot. That was Stealth from Honkai Star Rail. So fun fact, I actually got this cosplay from a friend at the con the night before I had to change into her. So I actually cost tested her the night before. Like literally in my room, I was cost testing her, being like, "Oh, does this fit? Everything works here." And everything fit actually really well. I actually was very happy with how the look. Unfortunately, I hide my face because not because I don't like my face, but that's like obviously that's a real thing. But I actually fucked up on the wig for the style, so I'm hiding it because I don't want you to see how I fucked up on there. You don't get to see that. That's for me and only the people that got to see me at the con now. It was kind of ass. I really did fuck up the wig. And I'm so glad I have a second one because I'm actually gonna use that to fix up. I fucked up the wig so badly. I was trying to cut like hair and I was trimming it and I trimmed too much of one area by accident. And I was like, fuck. Yeah, it got messed up really bad. I was so sad. It looked really good. Like everything but that one part. And I was like, damn, I fucking suck. But like, so there is that right here. Outside of that, my VTuber one right here. The reason I hide this face is because I actually forgot. I couldn't find the red paint in time. Luckily, I had a friend. She actually had red paint because she did my day from Star Rail. And so I borrowed her red paint for my face, and oh my god, what a lifesaver. I actually look so pretty with the paint. I was like, oh, it fits. It works so well. It came off so easy. I was like so happy about it. That made me really happy. Next one was Alice. Look at you, skill issue. Shut up. But this one I did, this is actually a half of her cosplay. I didn't have her headpieces. I didn't have her tail. I didn't have her shoes. So I said this is like half of a cosplay, and I showed up, and my friend, my really good friend who does cosplay, she looked at me and she's like, "The fuck do you mean that's half a cosplay? You are missing quite literally like 2 things. Shut up." And she actually got to see it, and she was very proud of like my cosplay. She was actually really happy I got to showcase this. It was really nice. I actually loved it a lot. I won't fight the person above me, but I'll point things out. Stop. God damn it. Man, I'm not a furry. Listen, I'm not. About like my last one obviously is Ryo. This one was actually really funny. I had my friend Makoho actually help me put this on. Fuck this cosplay. I hate this cosplay. I love Worcestershire sauce a lot, but god, do I hate it. It was why did you pin that? Why did you motherfucker. I'm so why did you pin that? I hate you. Fuck you. What do you mean? I can't believe these are my mods. This is the worst part. These are my mods. They know me personally, and it's like, damn, this sucks. Fuck. Mod. This is why mod status is a very powerful thing. Damn it. But yeah, I hate this cosplay, but it does slap. This cosplay does slap. I just hate it. Unfortunately, one of the pieces broke off and it fell, which means that I unfortunately will have to 3D print a new piece for it, and I have to go and deal with that. It sucks. I hate it. It made me really angry, but it's whatever. I'll deal with it from there. But yeah, these are my cosplays. That was the 4, and then I have the last one, which is boom. Yeah, I have to zoom this out. Let me. Boom. This is actually my casual gold ship. I think people got to see my regular gold ship cosplay. Everyone knows what gold ship looks like, but this was my casual look. This is actually my normal clothes, and then I siphoned the wig. I took some parts off from the other stuff. Yeah, you see the ears and everything. But like this is the gold chip I put on. The shirt actually, so the shirt here is not actually a V-neck shirt. This is actually my it was a normal collared shirt. I forced the V-neck by simply getting cosplay tape and making the tape around my shirt inside, taped it on my skin, and then simply put that on. And it looked pretty good. A lot of people actually recognized my cosplay, and they're like, I love your casual look. And I was like, oh, thank you. It was actually really nice. I liked it. It was very simple. I got to kind of walk around, enjoy the con without having to worry about like people ask for pictures. People just come in and be like, I know the character. I like it. I'm like, thank you. It was really nice. I liked it a lot. I think I had a lot of fun. I was also very warm, which helped a lot. because damn, was I not in. Well, it was actually so ALA that was hot in the morning, like actually hot, and then it was like extremely cold. It was like polarizingly cold. It was almost like the desert type thing where it gets really hot in the day and really cold, but like to a lesser extent, obviously. So I think it only went to about like 25, 27 degrees Celsius, and then when it dropped down to like 10. And in like freedom units, right? It was like 80 something degrees. And then it would drop down to like 40. It was bad. It was bad. That like dropping, like I guess easier. It shows a lot more in like the degree in like Fahrenheit, but like dropping 40 degrees in Fahrenheit is huge. That's a really scary thing. But like that was basically like my cosplays. I was going after that. I was going over cosplay stuff and like yeah, but like that's basically the extent of that. That's kind of just it. I was just kind of doing a lot of stuff from there. I had a lot of fun. I got to see a lot of friends. There were a lot of people I still didn't get to see. Unfortunately, it was rough because like when it comes to events like these, obviously I want to see all my friends. I want to see everybody. But I also feel like that 90% of the time when I try to see people, it's like I can't see them all the time and it just sucks, you know. Like I won't get to see everyone all the time. Unfortunately, that's just the way it goes. Like I would if I had the ability to go say hi to all my friends, take pictures of them, and enjoy time with them, I would. But unfortunately, that's just not the event. You only have 4 days, and people don't realize that those 4 days, like yeah, it's 4 days. That's a long time for a con, but those days go by fast. There is a lot of like there's a lot of like if you don't if you don't plan things out, you're gonna miss out. But like at the same time, I think it's actually better to not plan out these events and just go there with the idea of I'm just gonna do what I do. Maybe come with like maybe a plan for like one or two things. Like if you know there's a thing that happens at this time, maybe do that. But don't like fill up your schedule. Like put like one or two things per day, and then use the rest of the day to kind of like enjoy your time. Have some fun, relax, enjoy times with friends, things like that. And that's kind of what I did the entire LA. I had a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it, and yeah, it was like I got to do all that stuff. I got to be like, hee hee, look at me. I got to do a lot of things, but like that was kind of just it. It was like cool and all, but yeah, that was kind of like the ALA trip. I had a lot of fun. I did enjoy a lot of it, and considering last year I went to ALA, I had fun, but it wasn't the greatest. I didn't have the greatest time. I think this time basically going with even less plans and like going to where I got to actually engage with the community a little more compared to last year. Or compared to the last time. I literally last year. Yeah, compared to last year, I actually really enjoyed it a lot. Would I go again? I don't know, because I think I'm getting to a point where I'm getting older. I kind of have to like pick and choose what I want to do. Unfortunately, I'm no longer the young spry that can do everything. I no longer am like the young person that can be like I can do all of this. I'm getting older. I have things and responsibilities to do, obviously, and it's like as much as I want to do all these cool things, I have to pick and choose. I can't just go to all these events. Money is always a big thing. I'm never money is not like permanent. I'm not gonna be able to do this all the time. I can't be doing all these things. There's gonna be a day where eventually, I'll cosplay less, I'll stream less, I'll do esports less, I'll start living a normal life. But like while I am able to, I want to be doing a lot of these things. So which means that I will have to choose which ones carefully. I have to make sure I know what I'm going to and stuff. And that's why I like it. So it's why I always am very happy. Like this one is just I enjoy my time. I love doing these. My next events, obviously I'm going to Evo. If you are part of the fighting game scene, I really do hope to see you there. I'll be hopefully working as one of the staff, as one of like the hard staff members. I'll hopefully be enjoying that. If not, I'll still be there. I'll still be helping out, I guess refereeing, not necessarily volunteering, but refereeing. And I'll be doing all that stuff. But like, obviously there is that. I would love to do that. But as outside from that, it's like yeah, I like esports. It just unfortunately I can't go to that many events. It's hard. I do think even though it's 2026, I do think actually next year I might go to Combo Breaker, which is over in Chicago. So I think I might be traveling to Chicago for the first time, which I would be amazing. Honestly, I would love to try that and see, and hopefully when I can do that. So I might be going to Chicago. We'll find out. But outside from there, my next event outside of Evo, which is cosplay wise, is Off-Kai Expo, which is the VTuber con. If you guys are, obviously you guys are watching VTubers, you're watching me. But if you guys also like VTubers, you want to go there, I would say if you go, please say hi to me, you know? I would love to say hi. I would love to go chat with you. It'd be really cool and everything. Thank you for the water. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. But yeah, I would love to see everybody, as many people as I can at Off-Kai. That would be like the big thing. I would love that. I'll be in cosplay. I'll probably would be if I am able to sew it in time. I will be Michi, as per request by Michi. I will be Michi Mochibi. I'll be her during the Off-Kai, and I'll probably do that for like a day, and I'll just go from there. And then after Off-Kai, my next event will actually be Otakon, and that will be my last event for the year. Pokemon Worlds is a hard maybe because I have to get tickets first. You know, if I don't get tickets, I can't go. Sucks, you know. But I'll be going to Otakon, which is in the East Coast. So for my East Coast homies that are gonna be there, if you're able to go to Otakon, I'll hopefully see you there. You know, I'll be doing my that will be where my cosplays will be coming in. So I'll be Dialin from ZZZ, I'll be Flynn from Genshin Impact, and then I'll be probably a secret third cosplay that you'll find out in the future. You'll find out in the near future. You know, but there is that. And yeah, I might go to Fanime. I might go one day. I don't know yet though, because it depends on work. I have to make sure I could go to work. I'll definitely be at like a bunch of other like smaller events, be at parties. I'll be at locals and stuff. But like there's like that kind of stuff. But yeah, the secret one is Heart Note from Mega Man Star Force. Yeah, I'm gonna play. This is where I showcase my sickest Mega Man cosplay from out of nowhere and be like, yeah, now I've been working on this for like 5 years, you know. I wish, but that'll kind of be like the extent of that. Pokemon Worlds is like the last thing I'll do. Oh shit, there we go. Pokemon Worlds will be like the last thing I'll do. If I can go to Anime Expo, I will. That's like a tall order though, because I need the money. First of all, I need to make sure I have the money to even financially go, and then along with the money to financially go, I need to have cosplays. Because if I go to Anime Expo, I'm gonna be cosplaying. If I'm gonna be cosplaying, I'm gonna be doing photo shoots. I'll need and at the end of the day, it runs back to I need money. So that's like a tall order. If the stars align, I'll be at Anime Expo this year. If obviously the stars don't align, I will try my best for next, or I guess this year. But if I try my best, I'll try my best next year. You know, and that'll be like the extent of that. But yeah, that's basically everything I want to talk about for AX or for MA Los Angeles. I had a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. I talked a lot about the cosplays I wanted to do. Talked about the cosplays that are on my bucket list for like, you know, my magnum opus. Talked about what's it called? Talked about games I like and stuff. I might actually so Lufo because of this I might make a new channel. It's gonna be I might make a game recommendation thing. I actually might put it in suggestions. I know I have the suggestions channel on my Discord, but I don't really do too much on there. I want to see, but like I have suggestions and it could be for actually yeah, if you want to do suggestions for games, if anyone is in my Discord and you want to send suggestions for games, please feel free to put it in my suggestions channel. I actively look through everything that people say on there. Even though like it's a very quiet thing, but if you have an idea on like, you know, something you want me to play, something you think that would be really funny for me to do for a stream, I would love to hear it. I love having new ideas for a lot of things. I actually will be bringing back my quote unquote podcast stream. It's not really a podcast, but I want to do the Q&A interview type thing with friends. I will be bringing my Start Select Record or SSR. I'll be bringing that in full force. Not anytime soon. Because I am waiting for something. But I will be bringing it back. Guaranteed by this year. Whether it be the end of this year or to be the middle of this year. I'm going to bring it back. I hope that when I do, you guys also show the excitement as if I would play a game. because I want that one. I'm basically gonna be interviewing a lot of my friends who do content creation, who do streaming, who do esports, who do anything of the sort, and I want to basically bring their information to you guys. I want to make sure that you got, because I know there's a lot of people that always ask me like, oh, how do you do the esports thing? Oh, how is cosplaying? Oh, what is it like, you know, doing all these kind of things? It's so cool hearing from them. I want to bring people that are like way better than me, you know, way better, more known, more everything. I want to bring people to do that, and I want to showcase their skills. I want to showcase their talents. I want to showcase their work ethic and, you know, their experiences at like these events. I want to basically show them to you guys. I want to see, so that maybe I could inspire, you know, you guys to do something like this, you know, because like at the end of the day, like, people don't realize it's just, these are just hobbies. At the end of the day, they're just hobbies. Yeah, they could turn into jobs that give you money, but like at the end of the day, they're hobbies that people enjoy. People like doing them, and it's like, you know, cool kind of thing. So that's like the big thing. I want to go to Off-Cup. I don't think to go to the US right now as a Canadian. I think that's a very valid thing. I understand that, and that's why I don't. If you can go, I always would say please do try to go. I love Off-Kai. I personally love Off-Kai, and I am a voucher for it. I enjoy it. I have friends that work the event that make it very fun, and I think it's a really cool thing to do. But at the end of the day, I also understand that safety first. If you cannot go financially or via other reasons, cough cough, please be safe. I recommend you always take care of yourself first before you even think of doing any of that. If by chance you do, I hope to see you there. If you don't, that's perfectly fine. I don't mind. I think it's always best to take care of yourself. You know, that kind of thing. But like, yeah, that's the big thing. It's just I wanna bring a lot of like stuff that people do to you guys. I wanna make sure I can showcase all, because I'll be honest, I am at a lucky position to be doing these things. I should, if most people can't financially, time wise, they can't. I am lucky to be one of the few that can, you know, with everything that I have gone through. I am lucky to be one of the people that can showcase these to you guys. So that's why I want to make sure that if I can, I want to make other people that, you know, do more than me and show them to you guys, show them what you can do and stuff, and then enjoy from there. But outside from that, that will be it for my just chatting. I did say I was gonna play it once forbidden. I might do a couple runs, as it is getting late. To be fair, it's getting a bit late, especially because it's almost midnight in the East Coast. Which means it's gonna be midnight and real soon for other areas. So I'll probably do a few runs. If when I put it up, if anyone has any like recommendations of like, you know, characters they want me to play, things they want me to do, please let me know. I would love to actually try out stuff, because if not, I just end up playing the same things I always play, you know, that kind of thing. But I actually would love to basically see from there. But outside of that, let me load up one set from Eden. This will be my time to sign. I'm gonna go change the game. I can't fight. I can't type. Hold up. I'm a genius. Boom. I am the greatest. Yeah. Alright, let me go swap it in here. Let me lower this a bit. Oh. It's not loading. I fucked up. So we close this. We open up Steam games. Boom. Alright, everything good? Does everyone see that? Yes? Everything good here? Alright. Boom. I think it's like this, and then boom. I just install mods. And it should be working. Okay, cool. They're installing. I should be good. Because I usually just press the install and it works most of the time. So everything should be good there. Alright, let me go up this a bit and then lower the actual. There we go. I can up the volume now on my headset. There we go. Install complete. Oh, hold up. Let this load. Oh. There you go. Okay, cool. Alright. This is where I get to go and enjoy. Yeah, and then I have like a bunch of these I could do. Yukari looks interesting. I just don't know if this is like the I don't know if I want to use this character. I released my episode about how to install them in case it becomes relevant later. Okay. I will, if you wanna, could you actually post that in my Discord? Just put the link to your video and I'll absolutely watch it. Oh, big fucking saw? Yeah, no, it's big fucking saw. I thought about doing this one, but I don't know if I want to. Which is the thing, I know Venti's here. I do have like Vermelia and stuff. I do have like Queen. Queen is like the big one because I actually love Queen in Duelist of Eden. Queen is cool. Queen is hard. Queen is very hard to play. Perella is interesting because I remember, if I remember, a lot of it relies on the web connections and stuff, which is cool. But like there isn't too much from there I can do. Let me go turn on this. Boom. Okay. There we go. Like there's a lot from there I can do. It's like it's really sick. Aurora plays similar to Queen, but even complicated her. Aurora? Is Aurora a new character? I don't think I have Aurora. Do I? I don't think I have Aurora. No, I don't. I don't have Aurora. I have Kazak. I also have Kurai. I have the broken Mega Man characters. This is the most broken one. Aqua Soul right here. Where is it? Aqua Soul right here. This one. The most broken thing. The most broken. Why is there a Mantis? This is actually one of the mini bosses. Kazak is one of the mini bosses actually. He's actually a mini boss, so for one of the moddeds. So like there's that. I know there's Ophelia. Ophelia looks cool. But I don't know what they do. Wait, hold up. Wait! This is cool. Teleport forward, gain 20 shield and 6 haste. Pull back half the enemy field, dash forward hitting. Pew. I like how this one's Pew with the super minigun is crazy. This is evil. This is evil. Kazak is from Fast and Light. Okay. I don't know that one, so this is cool. Ophelia is kind of like the starting mod character baseline for you. You should probably make your mod character at least this cool. I see. Yeah. I know Orobon exists, and Orobon's actually like really cool. I actually like Orobon. It's just she's really I think she's hard to play. That's it. Gain 4 spell power and attack damage so you take damage. Oh. When consuming a card, gain attack damage equal to its mana cost for 15 seconds. Oh, is this a consume deck? It's a consume deck. Oh, okay. Oh, it's a consume. That's scary. Use jam, gain 2 attack for 15 seconds. Yeah, okay. So this is like a jam deck. So basically, I would basically make a lot of jam and then use the payload here to basically consume a jam. That's crazy. Wait. That's actually so cool. I suck with jam decks, though. That's the one thing. I suck with jam decks, so I can't play that. Unfortunately, I just can't. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try Blink and see how this goes. Actually, let me go pause the Spotify music and then boom. Go to that. There we go. Okay. Let's see if I can do this. If I can run Blink Ophelia. I wanna try it. Cyberspace. Oh shit. Ow. Really? I can't hit you. There you go. I'm gonna heal off her. I give up. It's not worth it. So do I want flash effect from this? I think I want slash effects though. Can I do slash poison? I'm gonna do my favorite deck. One of my favorite decks. My favorite deck is anima poison, but I can do slash poison. I think that could work. I think I could do this one would actually be really helpful because this actually just does a lot from there. Grew up in multi hits and loves attack boost. Okay. Some of these words make sense, but at the same time, this game whoops my ass. That's honestly fair. I think that brain turned off. I think that like there's a lot of things in this game that makes it like really cool to watch, but like it's also like really hard. And that's like the big thing about this one is that this game is just really hard to play, which could, you know, really deter people. People like games that are fun, but there is a line that people have to draw between fun games and hard games. That's a big thing. People don't understand that, which makes it like really rough. Okay, how do I... Wow. 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 Spawn 3 plays that are thrown, consume. Actually, wait. I'm down for that. 40 damage of contact? Oh, wait. Okay, wait. This is fire. I like the laser pointer. Laser pointer is kind of cool because like if I can use that, I can just simply just get that one. So I'll get that, and then I will simply... Let me think. I've been thinking because if I go here, right? Okay, there's 2 roads I can take. I think ideally I want to take this into the swords and then debate whether I want to do the shop or not. Considering I'm facing Metal Man. I'm facing Metal Man. Fuck. This is actually like the roughest thing. Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm at like low health against the Metal Man. I'm kind of fucked. I'm kind of fucked. Okay. 40 times. This is actually like huge to get this. Dude, I don't like the electric balls either. Like, I think that's like my most hated one. Fuck. Yeah, this I actually don't. The electric balls are like the most hated thing. I hate those. Oh, it says 500 max HP. That's... Yeah, I realized, I'm like, wait, I have so little health. Okay. Cyrus again? Really? Oh, no, I hate this guy. I hate this guy so much. I hate this one for the sole fact that like it makes the weird circle thing. It just What is this? Wait, I need to know what this is. Aggie and Buddha, what is that? Wait, that's sick. Wait, that's sick. Wait, that's sick. Wait, that's so cool. Wait, that was so cool. That was actually so cool. I'm the greatest. I'm the coolest. Oh, that's so cool. That's so wait, I love that. Wait, I love that. Hold on, hold on, hold on. That was actually amazing. I'll give mana. Oh dear. Wait, can I just walk? I can walk into their spot. Wait, that's so huge. Not the good ball. Not the good ball. Oh, this is the queen thing. I don't think I need the quantum protocol. Cause that one is just a... Yeah. I don't need a quantum protocol, so I think this one actually is fine. Oh, you were on the other side. Yeah. Yeah, I was on the other side because I used the Agni thing, and I was like, okay. Let me use this again. Because if I do this and I do that, that's sick. That's actually so cool. Wait, that was actually so cool. Oh god, not these guys. Ah, shit. Okay, that's one. Ow. There you go, okay. Boy, I messed up, but that's actually sick. Okay. Heal 50. Okay. Okay. So I will take this for the sole fact that I need health. Wow, that was a lot of health actually. That was a lot of wasted health I just did. Oops. That's how you do it. That's how you clear it. Do 20 damage to an enemy when you consume a card. I'll take that. I don't care, because if I consume any... Wait, because kunais consume. Oh, I can make a kunai deck. I can heal when they get a kunai deck. Wait, I can do damage while doing kunais. Wait, that'd be so thick. That'd be so cool. Step spells gain 30% more damage. I would need this, no? Like, I'm thinking of it. I would need this. Ooh, 100 defense sounds evil. I don't like that idea. Yeah, I think I'll keep that. I think I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it at that. No. There you go. I think I'll leave that, and I think that'd be good. That noise so much. I used to rhythm on this game, not fucking burr. It's I love it. I think it's so cool. This is like the coolest thing I've gotten. What? Okay. Oh dear. I'm at 100 health. Oh, I'm dead. Fuck. I hate this. I hate the Mega Man stages so much. They're so painfully annoying. I want to do this again. I want to do this again. I want to do this again. Wow, that does so much damage. Fire shot that applies frost. I technically have the step frost, but I don't think I want that, right? I don't think I want frost. I think I just want damage output. Oh, this is the boomerang shot. This is the thing I hate. Like, frost barrage sounds cool, but I don't think I'm gonna be actually doing anything with this. So I don't think I want it. I think I'm gonna leave it as is, and I'll just go from there. Do I want to? Oh shit. Cause thinking like, how do I win this? Oh yeah, I take the shot. Okay, do I want 2 kunai or 1 kunai? I'll take the one. Hello! Hi! Ara? Hello! Wait, you were alive? Motherfucker. Why am I never getting this notification? Hello, hi Ara, how are you? How are you? I am playing video game. How have you been? What were you doing? What were you playing? I hope you're doing well. You Valorant? Oh, I'm so sorry, girly. I'm so sorry. I just went through. You're playing backseat drive. Oh my gosh, that's real. My brain turned off. Oh, I was talking about my recent trip. I just came back from a convention. I was cosplaying and stuff. I was showing off the cosplays and everything, and then I was talking about like cosplays I wanted to do in the future. That was it. Along with like the extra stuff. Welcome back. Thank you. We gotta play games. Mayhem is back for an indefinite period of time right now. We gotta play games, okay? Please hit me up. Like just message me, girl. Just message me, and like I will find time to be free. I swear to God. I don't even play. I don't even go to ARAM. I'll play. I'll play game. I'll play ARAM. I swear. I may not be a Valo girly, but I'll play ARAM absolutely. Like please. But oh my God, it's great to see you. I hope everything goes. Oh yeah, Raiders, if you need to raid and run, please do so. I know it's late. I know it's very late. Please go rest. But yes, absolutely. Well, don't worry. Right now. I'm just playing some One Step from Eden. I'm kind of just balling out right now, and that's like kind of it. I meet you too, girl. We gotta do some things. Like absolutely. Unfortunately, I don't do art. I suck at art. My art form is a form of cosplay. That's kind of it. I 3D print and I paint stuff. Like, yeah. I'm gonna learn foam smithing, so hopefully I can foam smith some stuff too. But like right now, I just 3D print and I buy cosplays. That is all I do. But yeah, right now I'm playing One Step from Eden. This is a game for 2020. This game is old. But like, it's like we shall be done for whatever. You like driving, girl? I'm kind of down. Tell me the game. I'll get it. I'll get it tomorrow. Like dead ass. Tell me it. I'll get it tomorrow when I'm off work. I will. Don't test me on that. But like yeah, right now I'm playing like a really old game. I'm playing with a bunch of mods, which is really cool. I think this game's really cool. Unfortunately, nope. Leave me alone. Leave me alone, please. Why? Why are you like this? Please leave me alone! I can't move. Oh. I can't. How do I win this fight? Yeah? You motherfucker, come back here. There we go, I did it. Okay, cool. Wait. Read. I have a friend pass. Oh, wait. Ara, we should play a game. I think it was like the Wormtown thing. I don't remember. Something Wormtown. You should play that. That's really fun. I think that's a really fun game. It's a really stupid game. It's silly. But yeah, stop saying it's old. Lufo, I'm so sorry to tell you this, but 2020 is officially 6 years ago. 2020 was 6 years ago. That is an entire high school and a half. Alright, send me name, let me know. Absolutely, okay. I'll send you the name after this. Absolutely. Please go rest well. Thank you for leaving your friends with me. This game has a Battle Network. Fun fact, Benny, this game is actually based off of Battle Network. It's actually really cool. I love it a lot, and I think like everyone should play it. I think it's amazing. It's a really cool game. Mr. Krabs meme. What? Last stream out of Wormtown. Yeah, that one. That's the one I just played it recently with a friend, and I actually love it. I think it's really funny. All right. I don't wanna. Oh, come here. Oh, wait. My bad. I suck. Yes. Fuck. I got hit. Wait. I ain't old. Listen, I'm old. Don't worry about it. I am old too. Like, people don't understand. It's 10 to 40. I got 30. That was better. Okay. Lose health for gaining mana. That's no. I am good. I will stick with that. I think I'm gonna go heal. I know I don't need a heal, but I don't need a buy. There you go. But like, to be fair, I'm also like, I talk about it, but the hint I could give you for my age is I am not a 2000s kid. That is my hint for my age. I'm not a 2000s kid. I am older. So that is my only hint I can give you. Have fun guessing from there. I am older. I am a lot older than people think. People think, like, you have met me. I think a lot of people have met me and asked me like if I'm like 22 or something. I look at them like, oh, hon, I wish I was younger. But then I would be born in 2000 and I think I'm good. Like, I'm okay. Because younger than 1997 is old. That's crazy. That's crazy. Alright. Listen here. The amount of jokes that my friends will send me because they're both born in like 2000 and they would send me like the 1990 prehistoric jokes. I'm like, okay, alright then. Sure, call me all okay. After I call all your children. Oh, hold up, dodge. Okay, how do I get through here? I win this, right? I just walk away. I stand right here. That's right, nerd. What are you gonna do? Haha. Yeah, 1990 says what's up. That's crazy. That's not the 1990. Not the 36. Oh my gosh. That's fair. Cause like, to be fair, I do think that being in your 30s is way better than being in your 20s. It depends. I think your 20s are like the 20s are your best time to kind of figure out who you are and stuff. I think 30s is when you found out who you are. You did your stuff in your 20s. Once you hit 30 and you go past like their 30s, you're starting to like, you know who you are. You have set yourself up to what you want to do and stuff. And now you just kind of like, you live your life. You do what you do, you know? I think that's like the big thing is like, you get to live your life and like do things from now on. I think that's like the big thing about like people that are in their 30s or people in their 20s. A lot of people in their 20s, because they're a lot younger, they have a lot of things they want to do, a lot of things they can do, all the fun stuff and everything. Once you hit your 30s, you get to a point where you're just like, yeah, you know what you are, you know what you are doing, and you're now just kind of cruising and like living life the way you made it out to be, right? And that's kind of like it's like you're reaping either your benefits, you reap the reward, or you reap the your struggles, that kind of thing. So it's like the big thing. The group of people that call me old and unk, I promise I'm not old. Honestly, that's valid. I am older than most people think, but I'm not that old. I'll be honest, I am not that old. I will say like that. I'm not that old. I just also understand that the generation I grew up in is such like there's such a disconnect between back when I grew up as a kid versus now when people are growing up as a kid, right? There is such a disconnect between like a lot of these people, especially with how the internet is these days, and it's just kind of like That's kind of like the big thing about it. Is like it just there's a lot of like, oh no. Oh, ow. I'm just gonna do that. What? I suck. Oh my gosh. Okay, cool. That's one. Cool. All right. All right. Oh. Do I have the execution thing? I don't. Okay. I don't have the execution. Okay. I think I'm gonna go and boom. Yeah. I sit down. There you go. Okay. I go from here and I'm like, okay, I think I make him live because I do like having extra health. Do I go here? Do I face Dreadwin? Dreadwin sounds fun. Alright. 1, 2, or 3. Which one do I go to? The first number I see is the one I go to. All I'm saying is that I'm late Gen Z and I'm 18 plus. I mean, that's valid. Because to be fair, dude, people that are 18 right now, that are turning 18, right? Were born in like 2012. That's how crazy it is, right? Like people born in 2012 and they're turning 18 this year. It's crazy. It's actually crazy. 2008? Is 2008? No. 2012, 2022. Oh, they turned 14. I can't do math. Holy shit, I'm stupid as fuck. 2012 is 14. 14, Jesus Christ. They're in high school. Holy shit. These kids are in high school and they're born in 2012. I hate this year. I hate it. Ugh. Children, all of them. They're all children. Yeah, right? Like, actually, what the fuck? Including me is crazy. If I go 1, I can find another VTuber. Alright, I'm going 1. Sure. Alright. Let me see who I face. I win. Oh my wa. I said 3 before him. I didn't read it. I can't read either. Fuck. I'll take the kunai. So I think there's a chance I could get like a thing. Well, okay. So this is the blood money. I think I want to do. I wanna buy here. I think here I want to buy. Ow. Ow. Okay. I do want to buy here still. I think I still want to buy. That's the one thing. Throw a freeze bomb? Consume. Double damage? Wait. Okay, think about this. 300 just flat damage. I can get rid of it later, but that's a flat fucking damage output. That's disgusting. 300 and I consume? If I get a consume deck, I'm good. Like, that'd be evil. That's so evil. Oh, wow, okay. Whoa, okay, go. I win. Woo! On my screen you said it after just because my internet is garbo. That's fair. That's valid. That's so valid. I am currently just a existent person. I am an anomaly. I ball out and I yeah. There you go. Okay. We should be good. We should be good. I like this. Okay. Crack or gain 2? I think the defense is actually so huge. Gain 2 defense. Cause like cracking stuff would be nice if I had like a crack deck. I said I was gonna go to the shop and I instinctively went to heal myself. I fucked up. I freaked it. Oops. Ow. $300. That just murdered. I got so fire. Wait. I think I don't need all the health. I'll take Thornmail. Just in case. Who? Oh, I gotta pay attention. Okay. There, boom. Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh, whoa. That's a lot of damage. Hello? Okay, there's a pattern to that. I have to figure out what the pattern is. I gotta find the pattern for that. That was, excuse me. I think it's the 4 centers. Okay. Oh, that was rough. That was so rough. Let's go back to the aging because I can't keep a topic. I'm fine with saying my actual name is loud. That's up to you. I personally am not someone to... I am not one to tell people. I think my age is very well known, but that's for the sole fact that my face, my name, my age is also known because I work in esports. That is like that's like a known thing. Most people know who I am. That's kind of just it. My name is public knowledge. So like for me, I'm perfectly fine. However, I always tell people, only put out information on yourself based off what things you want public knowledge to be known, right? And if you don't want people to know your age, don't say it. That's it. I don't mind if you say it in my chat. Just keep in mind that like it is an internet. People will remember stuff like that. No matter what, someone's gonna remember something from the internet. So it's kind of that sort of thing. So I always tell people like if you are comfortable sharing your age, you can do so. Just keep in mind it is the internet. Whatever you put on the internet doesn't go away. And it's something that I tell people like, I want to tell people like that kind of thing. Because like, it's like you want to make sure that things like that. So I know why I knew 2000. Are you 19? If you are, I mean, you don't need to say anything, but like, I kind of can like figure out from there. And that's really fine. But like, I think that's a valid thing. It's just, people gotta understand that like, I personally, the reason I try not to say my age or try not to say my name and stuff like that is that I'm trying to keep, I'm not necessarily trying to be anonymous because everyone knows who I am. I'm trying to like teach people like, the reason I put these out isn't for my safety, is because I'm trying to show people that, you know, might be new in the chat, might be coming in to like, hey, you gotta learn to kind of like not show all of yourself from time, especially to strangers on the internet. You don't know what you're gonna do with it, stuff like that. So it's always, you gotta make sure do what you can, show what you want to show, cover your face if you need to, things like that. Obviously, there's a lot of things from there, but like it's just a matter of like, you know, being courteous and stuff like that. You never want to give too much. You never, if someone doesn't want to know, someone doesn't want other people to know, then don't ask them. Don't need to pry. It's not your business to be in that situation and like bother them for that. You know, I think that's like the big thing. Is just you want to make sure to like teach that kind of knowledge, especially to younger people, because at the end of the day, there are gonna be kids that pop into my stream. I got a really early birthday. Happy birthday. I hope your birthday went very well. But that's valid. Like, that's why for like me, right? I will not say I'm an 18 plus streamer, because at the end of the day, I personally do not engage in any of these activities that like will rise me to. The reason I tell people 18 plus usually is just because I've worked with kids, and I understand that like impressions are always a big thing, and there have been people that have popped in my stream that are young. I've had 14-year-olds pop into my stream because, you know, it's like their first time on the internet, they're learning Switch, and they're like, you know, searching for random people. And I had people like learn stuff and like talk to me and everything, and like I had some people that gave a lot of information that, you know, probably shouldn't, things like that, right? So it's like I try to make it so that like I'm trying to teach these younger generations that may pop into my stream from random time to time that, you know, it's good to be slightly anonymous. It's good to not always show your face and stuff. At the end of the day, it's the internet. You're not your life, unless you work for the internet. Then it's a little different. But like, yeah, at the end of the day, it's not always your life. I'm glad people know my age now and that I'm Canadian. I think that's a valid thing. That's okay. I don't. People. I'll let you know. Yes, I'm Filipino. Yes, I live in the U.S. That's like very simple knowledge. I think that everyone knows that. I think if you look at my Twitter, you could see very, very clearly that I definitely show, yeah, I am definitely Filipino American. I don't hide the fact. It's kind of just there, and like, boom, look at that, wow. I put the exact, like, regions I'm in, because that's what I do for esports, like, I'm very, very, very known. I don't worry about it. I mean, if people click the view more, you find out a lot more stuff from there. I put a lot of other stuff and I show up there. And like, even then, like, I do a lot of that. So like, it's a lot. I try to like make it so that like I personally am okay with it. But I always tell people, like, you don't have to share things. You could just kind of live your life, not letting people know. It's fine. No one has to worry. I am just somebody who is here. I'm someone on the internet that goes in, waves my silly motions around. I showcase things I do. I show the fun aspects of my life to other people, and that's kind of how it goes. Like, there's nothing too much from there. And I think that's like the big thing, right? So that's what I always do. Like, I don't mind. I am technically, if I put it into it, I'm technically a, I guess, 16 plus streamer. I swear. That's like the big thing. I swear. I don't really make like sex jokes, I guess. I don't really enter that area. Because for me personally, I don't care. I'm not one for it. I don't like them. So like, I'd never care too much about them. It's not something it's not in my interest to do any of that. So it's like, cool, okay. I'll make the occasional down bad post of seeing like Psylocke from Marvel Rivals and saying, God, please win. But like that's the extent of that. There's nothing much I will do. That's why I always like, I don't mind who's in my stream. I just mind that you are respectful. That is the big thing. As long as you're respectful to me, you're respectful to those around me, you're respectful to those around the chat, and you're respectful to those around you. I think that's all I ask for. If you are someone that likes to cause a scene and stuff, that likes to cause problems, I will simply be like, nope, that's not my business. That's not what I want to go for. Leave me alone. That kind of thing. I'm old enough to know that I keep my peace when I can, but I'm also old enough to know that I can welcome people. I don't mind. I am not an 18 plus streamer. I just will tell people like, hey, listen. I will make my jokes, I will do whatever I can, but like, just, you know, be a good person, right? And then you're welcome to my stream. That's kind of it. But like, yeah, I personally have like seen a lot of things being on this platform for so long, and I'm just like, yeah, you know what? Live your life how you want to, and it just goes from there. But with that being said, I think I will do one more run. I will attempt. We'll see how well this goes. I actually like this a lot, so I will do one more run. If the run is successful, we're so back. If the run isn't, we're so cooked. There is no question about it. Let's try this again. I like this one a lot. I like this. No, come back. There you go. All right, we're in. We're locked in. See, now it doesn't consume, so it's so useless. I don't want it anymore. Damn it. I type slow to respond in any meaningful way. I think it's, I don't mind that. I technically don't type fast either. I actually, so I never learned how to use a keyboard correctly. We had like the things on, we had being zone to run is impossible. Listen, I'm gonna win this. Watch this, watch this, watch this. Watch this. You say that, and I'm gonna win this. I'm gonna ball out, and it's gonna be the greatest run of mankind ever. Watch this. Watch me. I skip all of these. No, I could have dash full. I'm an idiot. Watch me. Watch me do this run. I did it. See? Look at that. Amazing run. How am I gonna be base? I'm gonna win. I'm going to win. I'm going to win. I'm going to win. Watch me. Watch me. Watch me. In Chrono, spells are granted piercing. Oh, sure. I don't use Chrono, but that's fine. A sweeping attack. Fucking Guilty Gear? You know what? Sure. Sure, I'll play Guilty Gear. Yeah, alright, buddy. Alright. Or Dreadwind. I'm gonna win. Watch me. Watch me. Ow. Ow. How do I win this? How do I... Run it back. Nope. No. 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 Run it back. Run it back. That didn't count. That didn't count. That didn't count. I said do one more. That didn't count. Nope. Nope. No. That never happened. Never happened. One more. We're in. Okay. That never happened. That run never existed. No, I don't know what you mean. Oh, but yeah, I do agree with you saying. I'm like, yeah, I'm a very simple person, you know. I exist to have fun, because at the end of the day, we're here to enjoy games together. That's it, right? I'm here to play games I like, and I'm here to find people that like the games I play, and then people like to talk to, you know, right? Because obviously everyone has what they want to watch. I'd never expect anybody to kind of sit in my stream and watch everything, or someone to like watch all my streams. I just tell people, if you want to watch it, go ahead. If you don't, that's fine. I will do my thing, and if I see you in time, I'll be happy. Like, that's it. Ow. Ow. I took damage. How do I move this forward? Alright, cool, I did it. I was scared because I didn't want to kill her and lose my health. Fire a slow moving shot. On hit, slow a 3x3. If slowed, root instead. I hate this move. It's so cool if I had something to like stun. Desert zone? The desert zone? If you get a desert zone, fire, honestly. Mana regen. I think I need that for like certain moves. Ow. There you go. Huge. Oh yeah, the Mega Gauntlet is 10 to 30 zones. The Mega Gauntlet, if I get the Mega Gauntlet, if I could win... This is cool! Wait, this is sick! That's such a sick move! Wait, I love that! That's actually awesome! I missed that. I missed it. That sucked. I couldn't do anything. Oh. Wait, what a miss. I timed out. There's a move I saw that I think I really like. Destroy an ally structure and fire a piercing shot. Oh, this is sick. I like this. For like building stuff, I think that's cool. Wait. On hit, it's this roots, right? Does this not just root if I hit twice? Is this not just goated? On the up...
Like, it was garbage because I don't have anything to slow, but if I just get this, isn't this like the greatest thing? I get this, no?
Gain 3 flow, poison ticks faster. Poison ticking faster actually sounds fire. I like poison ticking faster. I think that's fine. I don't need to buy anything, so I can just... Oh! There you go. Okay, cool. We'll go here. Oh, that's bad. Ow. Ow. Okay, cool. I got my money back. Ugh. You goofball. Stardust Breaker moves with your movement. Just wave dash left, right, left, right. It falls my movement. I'm an idiot. I'm okay. I get it. My fault. Okay. I'm sorry. Aha. I'm a genius. Shiso. Watch this shit. Bodied. I'm raw. That hit. Okay, cool. It hit twice. I'm the greatest. Come here. Oh, okay. You fool. You fool. You fool. You fool. Come here. I mother. Your mama. Alright, cool. I'm gonna heal this back up. Give me a second. I'm going. Okay. If I get Violet, this actually would be so simple. Violet. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Violet. Easy. Easiest pick of my life. Boom. Approaching Arctic. Violet. I'm the greatest. I'm the coolest. Yeah, see? That's how I know. That's how I know I'm actually goated at this. You reflected nothing so far. I forgot I could reflect. I'm not gonna lie. I forgot. And I'm gonna keep it that way. I suck at thinking about that. Okay. This one gives me the swap. If I do the other thing, I could go into here and then... I don't want to spend money via blood. I probably want to heal, which is fine. Oh, okay. You're cool. I'm not dealing with that. Heal, please. Thank you. I don't have anything to hit far range, which sucks. Cool. Okay, that works. Hey, it's only a 3-pin window. I suck at that. Oh, wait. Guillotine? Guillotine's actually so huge. Under 300 health is actually so huge. Because if I could do that, it's fire. Let's get the poison thing. Oh, here. Fire. On boss defeat, lose 100 max HP. Gain 2 spell power and gain 1 attack damage. I don't know about that one. Call assist on shuffle, but consume a random card. This is fine, no? Gain half your max HP as shield when fighting bosses, but teeter occasionally. Okay, this might not be it. Oh, they just don't fight. Okay. Okay. Damn it! I wanted Phoenix down. If I got Phoenix down, this would have been such a fire like run. Oh, I messed up.
So I might be bad at the game. I might be the worst player to play this game ever. Oh, I might just be trash. I said I would do it more. I'm doing more. I might be the worst player to exist. What the heck? Oh, no, don't tell me I'm facing... Okay. Oh, that's bad. Okay. This is really broken. I love that explanation. This is really broken. Like, just in case you didn't know, this is really broken. Alright, well, I may be fucked. Oh, I may be actually... Hold on. I gotta lock the fuck in. Okay. Alright. Okay, how do I fight this person? How do I... Woo! Okay. Found a trail of thunderbolts? That's disgusting. I don't use it though. It's fine. Time bomb. Time bomb is actually huge. Time bomb is actually my favorite move out of all of them. Gain money. Yeah, mom's credit card. Oh dear. Oh, that was... I actually got... Okay, wait. Okay. I gotta lock the fuck in. I'm gonna lose on the first run already? Gain 3 shield when I cast a spell. That's actually really helpful, but I do want the mana. Okay. I could heal and I could. Okay, while we do this. I got the money. We're good. Alright. Piercing? Wait. I love that. Okay. Time bomb. 07. 07. Alright. Let's look and see. Take 140 damage, heal 150. Hit self when I... Okay, so I could do... Let's get max mana. Let's get the upgrade here. Right? We're gonna reroll. Poison Apprise Fragile. We'll get that. And then we'll... We're gonna remove the, this thing. I think this will kill me. I already have no health, so that will kill me regardless. I think from here we should be good. Right? Alright. Fuck. Oh. Oh, hello. Jesus Christ, what is this?
Toho? Alright. Timeout? No, what the? Okay, excuse me? Oh, this is bad. Okay. Oh! Okay. Okay. Oh, no, you're fucking joking. Am I taking... Do I take this one? Do I take this one here? Do I... Do I have to take... Do I have to take this? I have to take this, huh? Fuck. That's base. Well... Do I beat base in hell? If I live this hell run... If I live this hell run... It'd be the greatest thing. Base and base build? Alright. Okay. 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 Wait, Astrolin. Okay, I don't need any of these. Not important. Alright. I have to get through here. Okay. I'm sitting up. Okay. Damn it. I wish I had it. If I had it, that would have worked. That's so unfortunate. I might need this. I might need this just so I can fight base. Okay. I have to remove it later, but I might need that to fight base. Oh, dear lord. Oh, 07. Alright. I gotta be so careful. Okay. I gotta be so careful here. Commander regen. I need to heal. That's a big thing. I gotta heal real fast. Oh dear. Okay. Money. I need money. It doesn't matter. It's fine. Something to heal. Oh, shit. Heal. 4 seconds at the start of battle. We'll do that. Let me remove. Okay, I'm gonna need to upgrade a item. I'm gonna upgrade Time Bomb. I think Time Bomb is actually useful here. Consume heal and gain 5 max HP. I don't know about that. Place a Time Bomb. 25 to 5 Frost. I'll restore mana cost. That's fine. Okay.
I got them all. Okay. Okay. Flash step? Wait, flash step is fire. Okay. 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 This... Dude, the fact that Dreadword is after? I'm in the hell zone. I'm in the... Okay. Oh! What the fuck? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, hold up. Shit. Okay. Fuck. No, damn it. Oh. Okay. Now that would be my run. That's rough. Oh, base scares me. And that's his easy form? That's his easy form? Dude, the fact that I got Dreadwurn after base too. Like, if I were to beat base, for content, I'm picking Dreadwurn and I'm cooked. Okay. That'll be my run. Okay. That'll be it for me. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I'm gonna go pop it back here. I had a lot of fun. I actually got to yap a lot and I didn't play as much, but I did get to play a bit. So, thank you guys for joining me. I'm looking to see who I could send you guys to. I'm not too completely sure. Okay. So, I have ideas of what you guys can watch. So, here. So, I will... Poll. Game to raid. Okay. Okay. I can't type. Hold up. Boom. It's gonna be 3 choices, right? I will have 3 choices for you guys to pick. And then from there, you guys can decide whichever one you want to do. Oh, my nose. Excuse me. But yeah, I will hopefully, and then, oh yeah. Okay. I will do a 2-minute poll. Alright. What do you guys want to watch? If you guys are still here. Just making sure. I want to make sure that everyone's here. You get to pick one of them. From there, I'll send you guys there. But aside from that, thank you guys for joining me. I had a lot of fun coming back. I will probably be putting my schedule up tomorrow. It'll be in the afternoon-ish. I know, kind of afternoon, like 2 o'clock my time. So like 2 o'clock p.m. PST specifically. Around that time, I'll be putting up my new schedule for next week. I will probably have a bit more earlier streams because my schedule next week actually is like very nice. It's actually very nice for me. So I'll be doing that. Hopefully you guys will be enjoying from there. If not, yippee, jokes on you, I don't vote. Fair enough. That's why I said, vote if you want to. I don't care. Because I would just, if even one person wants to watch something, I will put that one, I'll make sure that one person gets that one thing then. That's kind of it. But I'm glad I was able to go stream after, like, basically, like, a bit of a hiatus. I was very on and off. This year, I want to stream more. I want to try and do at least, like, 3 streams a week. And so hopefully, I'll be able to do, like, Marvel Rivals. I can do my League of Legends, my Pokemon, TFT, Marvel 3, Once for Me, and all that kind of stuff. And then maybe add a couple more games and things. But yes, if you guys want any information on whenever I stream, when I do stream, my schedules and everything, it'll be via !Discord. That's my Discord. Please join it. I will post everything from there, from my cosplays to my stream schedule to basically if you want to suggest any games for me to play that I could try out within the next few weeks or something, I can do that. Aside from there, that'll basically it. Looks like the poll is ending. One person wants Hollow Knight. I will do Hollow Knight then. Alright. So I will go send you guys over to one of my good friends. Let me go boom boom boom, boom and then hopefully I spell this right. Boom. Okay. Hopefully, if you guys can join me for this raid, please do so. I'll be very appreciative of it. If you are a sub, that'll be the first sub. If you are not a sub, that'll be the next one. Hello, raid. Thank you for stream. Thank you for joining. I hope you're having a good time. I did see you're going back to university. Good luck. Good luck. I hope the best of luck for you. Absolutely. But yeah, please pick either one, and then you could choose to press it a bunch of times. Press it one time. Doesn't matter to me. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me, and whether it's the morning, afternoon, evening, I'll play one more time zone. I'm UL, I'm your favorite Red Panda. I'm your local, futuristic Red Panda from the future. And I'll see you guys next time, alright? It'll be next week, but I'll definitely wish you next time, alright? Bye!